Weird.
We can't all make declarations of hatred at the same time. Hi, everybody.
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
你好中国，我叫希娜，我爱更尊重中。Shield up. There's nothing sacred.
Oh, wait a Alson, help me up onto his casket so I can dance on it.
I don't care.
But how did you ever find us?
Oh, easy. We just read the screenplay you left us.
And Hispanic people too.
Globe gold! Globe gold! Globe gold!
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
I'll help you. Everything is sexist. Everything is racist. Everything is homophobic. And you have to point it all out.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Huh? Zappuccino.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tooney Talk TV, where my heart is going to thump, but I have great guys with me. I'm not going to ramble. I don't really have much to say. I'm going to bring in the guys because, honestly, they make me feel better. So, first up... Hi, Kevin.
Au revoir. Hey, don't be so mild. You are operating directly on talent unknown from God.
That's right. So far, we're all right.
When
we got it off.
That's right. When you talk, a brand new bald eagle is born. You're a Trisha.
So good you're here.
You're a Trisha, and they're not. Remember that.
That's right. It can be only one. What is that? That's not Highlander. Is that Highlander?
You got it right. Yes. Just say it like this. There can be only one. Got to get that Christopher Lambert. I'm trying not to fart, but I also can't speak English. Tone of voice.
There can be only one.
There you go.
I actually hurt my throat. Okay, well, you know what? Well, you know what? Seeing as we are discussing Highlander, it feels only right that this be our next person.
What kind of rinky-dink operation is this?
Listen, we're doing all right, Warren. I don't need your guff right now.
I don't no guff. I'm just commenting on the situation. It feels like suddenly it's amateur hour around here.
Well, some of us don't have our own show twice a week with which to get familiar with the mechanics here.
Well, some of us are just natural-born kings.
Oh, the charisma just pours out of you. You cannot be denied, huh?
Well, you said it. I didn't.
Okay, you know what? On that note, not dealing with this. Okay, here we go.
Where's the button? Don't know where that is.
If you saw the amount of clips that are on the side here, my eyes are going.
I know. It's believe me, it does take a while to get used to it. You got it. No, I'm supporting you. I'm agreeing with you here.
Thank you. I can tell when you're being sincere, so thank you. Okay, next up. Hi, Nolan.
Hello.
Nolan, my little angel.
Honored to be here amongst the new rulership. So what are the new laws that are going to start being happening in Tooney Town? You know, like I assume there's going to be some major changes. I voted for this, so there better be some results.
You're the single voter that voted for this?
Yeah, it's my fault. I'll take it. Yeah. I want to see some change, you know. I think we needed to have a better super chat economy, so, you know, it's had to happen. I'm sorry. No ill will to the last guy.
Listen, you know what, Lauren, leave him alone.
You're on my blacklist.
But it's pink! It's the fabulous list!
You're my blacklist. Holds up something not black. See what running things would have been like under Lauren here? Doesn't even know his colors. Kevin! Hi, Martin.
Hi.
I person out here and Kevin go, what? I'm like, oh, you're doing so well.
So how does power transition here? Is it just strange women lying in ponds distributing swords?
You know what? How are you, Martin? I don't have time for all of this nonsense. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
You know, winging a prayer here right now, so I'm all right.
I was going to ask, what movie was it? We're halfway there.
Can I just mention, since we do have a new monarch, it is obvious that she's going to have to levy new taxes. So I would suggest, if you want to support her, there is a super chat button that is below the chat that you can use to support her in her reign.
And remember, every super chat goes to the roads here at Tooney Town, so please fix the dang potholes, please,
the
viewers at home.
infrastructure.
Yes.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We are on fire with the references tonight, guys. I'm kind of proud of us, honestly. I was actually, last time when Marv was not here, but here, he was screaming, do the super chats. So I remember that, and we are going to, in fact, do the super chats we do have. So first up, Karaoke Bear. What was Universal like today? Well, I cannot speak for Marv. We will have to ask him that when he's here. But I would presume fun. I've never been there, but those amongst us who have could probably confirm or deny that he had fun.
One day, Trish, one day. You must go during Halloween Horror Nights. The Death Eaters are so cool.
I heard you could duel with them.
You must go to the holiday movie nights.
Marvin did pop up in Pro's stream this morning with a bunch of the other guys, and it looked like he was having a good time. However, he did say the one person that he did not want there was me. So I'm going to say he had a horrible time.
So now, wait a minute. Giving me a hard time, being like matriarchy, yada, yada, yada. I didn't say I didn't want you here. I believe when you popped up, I was like, oh, thank God, Lauren is here.
Well,
now whose rule do you want to live under?
I don't live under Marvin's rule. When have I ever claimed that he was my monarch?
Well, if it's down with the matriarchy, that would presume that we were at some point living under a patriarchy, which,
Why does it imply that? Perhaps it was a meritocracy.
It was absolutely not a meritocracy, because otherwise you would have had say on who's running the show tonight.
No,
the only thing Lauren listens to is the IRS.
Oh my God, this arguing with me. You're not a counselor.
All I'm saying is that you claimed to be the queen when you came on board. I never voted for a monarchy.
The chat did.
Did they?
They voted for me.
Put up a
chat.
Poll.
Okay, put up a poll. Like, baby steps, Lauren. You know I'm not going to be able to put up a poll. Come on now.
So I guess the pampered matriarch doesn't know how to put up a poll.
All those, okay. Super chat $1.99. All those who say no.
Yes,
no
right.
Don't feel bad. I don't know how to put up a poll either.
So,
this is why Kevin's great.
And then Martin just being polite and quiet, sitting there as Martin does, not causing any problems whatsoever.
With a stiletto at the appropriate time.
I was working on a bon mot, but the conversation was going so quickly that they never really worked in.
Oh, well, hold on. Oh, he has some help. Okay, you couldn't let me in?
Whoa!
No, it's a nice show. Down with the matriarchy. Move you over there
You
where
know
you
what?
belong.
Good. All this stuff is your responsibility now. I got
What
The
did
Return
I
of the King, I
miss?
see.
What did I miss?
You missed this super chat, which is in fact for you.
Oh,
So
XJ Cherokee Bear checking in for $2.99. Look at this. I'm hitting the ground running. The what was Universal like today? It was a really nice day out. There was a nice breeze blowing, and there was a lot of fun people there. It wasn't really that crowded today. So yeah, it was good. Had a great time.
So warm wind blowing the stars around.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would like to say that I actually support Queen Trish's rule because Captain Marvin actually said that today he didn't want me to be there at Universal with him. It was kind of hurtful.
Oh, you heard that?
How could I miss it? I actually
Fake friend.
Chris, so we're on the pro show. Valiant calls into the pro show from his phone, and he goes, they said, Krista, he puts the phone in Krista's face, and Krista is like clearly like, hey guys, we're at Universal, like, love you guys, wish you could be here. And I said, she does not speak for all of us. I do not want Lauren here. Because,
Lauren, you know what? I would welcome you on my trip to Universal. I think you and I would have a grand time hanging out at Universal together.
I've been to a theme park with Lauren. He fell asleep.
Yes, but there were extenuating circumstances.
But you know what? As a enthusiast of sleeping, I can't really get on him for that one. I get it.
Bear in mind, I'm still on Pacific time when I'm out there, and
That's very true.
For me, it's like I was going to bed very late and also getting up very, very early. So I had to catch sleep when I could.
How many?
And there's the avoiding skinwalkers.
There is the avoiding
Don't get him
skinwalkers.
started.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking at the super chats right now, Trish. I'm seeing some gifted memberships, a bunch of super chats. How many of these have you done?
I just did Cherokee Bear. That's it.
Oh, okay. I love that we call him Cherokee Bear.
Yes, I know.
No,
best name.
I hope he loves it.
Yeah.
No, really.
Mike Glass has gifted 5 Tooney Town TV memberships. Thank you so much, Mike Glass. That is very, very generous of you, my friend. And then we got Dumb Old Bear, who gifted 199 power to the 199, which I'm apparently allowed to say now. And it's just says matriarchy tax. So
that's right.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Hey, someone listened. You're a good man. Where are the rest of those
Charlie
199?
Brown.
Regina Sharp says, all hail Queen Trish, ruler of Tooney TV. She from which bringeth the dawn. She who warms the spring, etc., etc., etc.
That's right.
It was all good until the etc., etc.
Skip ahead to our next one.
Regina Sharp for $10. I'm starting a petition to put Glom Gold in Disney Dreamlight Valley. This message brought to you by
Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold!
That's not the one I wanted you to skip to.
Okay, well, also, Regina Sharp for $5 says, all hail our restored ruler Mar.
Etc., etc.
Which bringeth the dawn, he who warms the spring, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, your rule was short-lived, my friend. I was not sure how long it was going to take me to get back, because I wasn't sure how long we were going to stream and what we were going to do afterward. Ended up staying for the parade, which was pretty cool. They actually have the Macy's balloons in the parade, which is pretty neat.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, I got some of them.
Which ones?
Goku?
They got. No, not
the dead Sonic one.
So they got the Macy's stars. They've got a Nutcracker. They've got the Minion, Gingy from Shrek. And then there was a bear in a stocking, which was like from the Minions, and something from Madagascar as well. Oh, one of the penguins from Madagascar. So
that's amazing.
It might be from years past, but it's one of the most brilliant things Universal's ever done. is do that. So Wing and Moonlight became a member of the YouTube channel. So welcome to the channel, Wing and Moonlight. We appreciate you. Also gifted $2 and says, so good to see you all. Much love. Hey, Wing and Moonlight, we've missed you, buddy. Welcome back. Welcome back. And of course, speaking of people we love and miss, William Thompson, member for 3 months, checking in, says, well, hello, my second favorite show on YouTube. What's your favorite?
Second.
I will only accept Force of Light as your favorite above us. So, you know.
But I'm on this one, William Thompson, and I am your favorite YouTuber.
I haven't said Force of Light's favorite YouTuber.
Shh. I'm just going by what he tells me. Don't burst my bubble. I want to be someone.
He's told me the same thing, Trish. He's lying to you.
Shh.
Just like he lied to me. So I have a little. I stopped for dinner on the way home at the drive-thru, and I got the Grinch meal from McDonald's, and I don't know really what's like to expect. I haven't opened it yet. I figured I'd open it here on the air, and we could see what is in the Grinch meal.
Live unboxing.
Lots of neurotoxins and terrible chemicals.
Probably.
Tell me it's a heart.
What has
I want it to be an
done?
actual heart.
It's fries, first of all. But it's supposed to be like some kind of special fries. Because, okay, so you're supposed to put it in this bag with seasoning. It says here, pour, sprinkle, roll, and shake. It's got like dill seasoning that you're supposed to put on the fries.
It sounds like dance steps to a mid-90s.
I was gonna say.
Where's the okay? All right, so here is the Grinch.
Is that a? Oh, okay.
Grinch salt.
Grinch salt.
Are we getting like a real time review of this?
No, I'm not going to eat on the air, really, but you know, it had a 10-piece McNugget.
I want to know what the fry
eat it.
And don't eat the whole thing. Just eat like a fry.
This is apparently a pair of Grinch socks. Each
what could
Grinch
be more
meal comes with
appetizing?
a pair of Grinch socks.
Oh.
I'm into it.
And they are.
Socks. I mean, I'm sure you paid for them.
They're yellow. I don't know.
Let's get Cindy Lou.
Why wouldn't they be green?
There's a green one. There's multiple different ones, Trish.
So some of them are the Who's and some of them are the Grinch.
Yeah.
Okay. To get you going back to collect all of the socks. Although it does have a little bit of a like 80s kind of feel to it when you would go like get the little holiday versions of things.
Yeah, this is like an adult Happy Meal. So hold on.
Yeah.
Here's the bag.
Or the
pour the fries in the bag. I can do this.
It's refreshing to see these companies, you know, taking these measures again to try to do something exciting with their food. Like recently here, I went to Burger King and I saw some of the SpongeBob promotion stuff, and they've been going out of the park with it. Like
Burger King had one a SpongeBob thing. I thought Wendy's had it a couple years ago.
Yeah, and it's like the polar opposite of it, to where they just kind of phoned it in like this. Like they like had the sign that you pull to drive through at like decked out. They have like nuggets that look like the Krusty Krab building. Like it's incredible, actually.
So this is some kind of dill pickle salt.
How's it taste?
It smells like dill pickle and it tastes like dill pickle. So now we're gonna pour it in, and
the Mistress Apollo says that she would eat that.
Bump it up. Bump it up.
I think I shaken sufficiently. Trish, what do you think?
Yeah, totally. I definitely saw that happen, and I wasn't in the chat for sure.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Is it like spicy, tangy? Like what do we got going on here?
No, it's like a really good like dill pickle flavor.
I could see it working.
That works.
It's like spicy dill pickle potato chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not spicy at all, though. It's more like it's like sweet.
Oh. No, you lost me.
Well, no, not sweet. It tastes like dill pickles.
Dill pickles are not sweet. Now those
I don't know.
filthy
I don't know how to
bread and butter
describe tastes, Trish.
Bread and butter.
Oh no, not bread and butter chips. No.
It really, he lost his taste buds in the war.
Yeah. Okay, so, did you guys happen to watch the Mario Kart stream last night? Any of you?
That's normal.
No,
I
sorry,
missed
it's a
it.
church.
Sorry.
I was firmly handed my own ass.
Oh, we're cursing now.
We're PG-13.
Oh,
If
okay.
you could say it in if you could say it in PG-13, you could say it here.
Oh, so CW rules.
We get one.
Yeah. It was so we played blue shells only at one point, and it was
Did you
like
want to end the friendship?
it was rough. My grandfather landed on the beach at Normandy at D-Day, and that's the closest I've ever come to learning what that felt like. It was just like you're driving, and the blue shells are just flying by you at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. It was chaos. But
If that's the closest that you've come to Normandy, then our next stream needs to be Helldivers.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
Who were you playing against?
There was like 10 of us.
Hmm.
It was me, Beardo, Jeremy, Krista, Sevi, Steph, X-Wing was there. Gosh, I don't even remember everybody that was there. It was a lot of people there. It was 10 people on that stream. So it was a lot of yelling and screaming and cursing and calling each other the worst possible things you could. Epic Mike was there. So it was a lot of it was a lot of cursing. So but I thought I was doing terrible because like I really wasn't saying much, but you know, Jeremy said to me afterward, he was just like, I don't expect anyone to come on this stream and be able to match the yelling and screaming. So it was fun. We had a good time.
Do you remember
amazing.
an hour Mario Kart where you all got hit by lightning, but I was invincible and I won the race? Remember that?
No, I don't remember that. It's a thing that never happened.
It was very
Trish,
funny.
Trish, that picture behind you on your right, is that a framed photo of the moment you won that race?
No.
Yeah.
Alas, it is not. It is not. But you've given me ideas.
So
I was saying it's funny to watch though, because all of a sudden little fat boo goes woof right by. Anyway.
It was funny to watch. So I was thinking what we are going to do going forward on this channel is 3 out of the 4 weeks of the month we will do our normal Thursday stream, and 1 week out of the month we can do a Friday stream where we game and run into Lorne and Apollo.
Nice.
So do some kind of co-op game, whether it's Mario Kart or Among Us or any of like Fortnite or whatever we want to do.
Mario Party.
Or Mario Party. Yeah.
That sounds neat.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're going to implement going forward. I will let you guys know the schedule ahead of time. Talking to the audience, obviously I'm letting you guys know the schedule ahead of time because you have to be here. So
one thing is, if you're going to run into our show, you're going to have to do it on Friday, because
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. One week a month we will do a Friday night game stream.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah. I think that'll be
It'll
fun.
be fun.
Just out of curiosity, are you limited to action games, or would you be down maybe sometime to do something like an RPG?
On RPG, it's just, well, if we're all playing together, then it's got to be something we can all play together.
Guys,
Right.
I make one minor request. Can this not be so super like guy games where I'm just going to be like,
Absolutely.
We're not going to play any farming sims, Trish.
I'm not asking anyone to play a farming sim. I'm just not looking to like battle wizards and like, I'm not, you know what I mean?
We won't do that. Don't worry.
Run around Mordor or whatever goes on in your guys' games. Like, I'm not.
Are there competitive farming sims?
No, but they're like co-op ones where you can play like, you can all communally make a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
I would also like to pitch that I recommend we do like maybe some trivia or game show type games. That'd be fun too.
Yeah, we could maybe do some of that. We could do I forget what they call it. There's like a game on there that's like all of those trivia games and stuff. Overcooked.
Humanity.
You don't know Jack?
Yeah, Jackbox. That was it.
Oh, but the
my kids love Jackbox.
I don't know, are we allowed to say the M word when you're talking about someone no longer being with
Chris,
us?
You are not allowed to say the N word ever. Look at Madonna me. This little paisan over here is sitting here just like, hey Marv, is it okay if we say the N word tonight? Like,
Kevin, defend me.
Kevin is right here.
Trish, our obsidian shield can only do so much. He only has so much power. He can't protect us from that.
We're already having that problem in the Apollo house, as young Dukester has taken the word bigger and replaced the letter that he should not be replacing.
Oh no!
It's very uncomfortable. Slightly hysterical, but very uncomfortable. Mostly
do you
funny.
try not to laugh and clap when he does it?
Well, so at first I was like, "Oh my god, did he spend time with my father?" And I wasn't aware with it. Aware of it.
Or was he just paying attention when you watched Blazing Saddles?
No.
With it, watching Sarah die inside, it's tremendous.
All right, so Trish, what is the word that you were insinuating?
When someone is no longer on this mortal plane, but not by their own choice, are you allowed to say the M word?
When they're murdered?
I don't know. Like, we're not allowed to say, like, we have to say, yeah. Oh,
I think we could say murder. Yeah, why?
I never know. Because I was going to say trivia murder party.
Just say
the game.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Say diagnosis murder. I think you're talking about the TV show.
Yeah, the trivia diagnosis murder.
What is Trivia Murder Party?
It's in the Jackbox party pack, but it's like it's like really cute because your little icons are like these little voodoo dolls or something.
Regina Sharp when Trish said what she said. She goes, "Good night, everybody."
Anyway, some psycho locks you in like this hotel and puts you through like trivia questions, and then like
the only way out is to say racial slurs.
It sounds like a family reunion to me.
And you have to answer different trivia questions, and then sometimes if you get them wrong, you get
canceled.
Yeah, but it's like funny because it's Jackbox, so it's not like it's super dark, but it's fun. And my crowning moment, I love telling people this, was I was playing it at a party once and playing like with little teams, and I was with my friend, and the question that came up, multiple choice, and it was like, what is Slash's real first name? And I just turned to her and I was like, we got this. And so then of course I knew it, and no one else knew it, and I was like, this is the pinnacle. This is everything I needed this moment to be, that I was literally the only one in the room that knew that specific answer. It's just glorious. It's glorious. I think I leapt up and I was like, yes.
I think eventually we need to do Overcooked.
So you don't value our friendship, is what I'm getting.
No, I think it would be hysterical. Like it would just be it would be the six of us all in the kitchen together.
I don't understand that reference, Dean.
Oh, you never played Overcooked? It's basically like it's a co-op game where you're like working in a kitchen to like complete orders, and they just keep piling up faster and faster. And I basically turn into Gordon Ramsay while we play this.
You donut. My favorite insult.
What are you? What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Is that Julie Chen? Right? It's got the bread. I think it was.
That's the one.
I saw a video the other day where it was like Gordon Ramsay talking to kids versus Gordon Ramsay talking to adults. And it's like Iron Chef Jr. And he's just like, you know who my favorite chef is? You. And then it cuts to him. He's like, you, get the F out.
You stupid donkey. My favorite.
Do you ever watch him on Hot Ones?
Yes.
That was very funny.
When he brought
didn't
he bring like a gallon of milk with him?
It was what you would think it would be with Gordon Ramsay. It was very funny.
My favorite was when he went to an Indian restaurant on Kitchen Nightmares, and he was literally yelling, "Green burgers kill people!" And he turns to somebody, he goes, "Can you tell him in your language that he's going to kill someone?"
Did he tell him in his language he was going to kill someone?
I would assume so. I mean, there's one Kitchen Nightmares where he literally finds a bird in the walk-in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I presume there's lots of birds and lots of walk-ins. Most of them, though, have been dressed.
Yes. This was a live bird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Overcooked is my wife got me that gift as a game, and I was like, I've never heard of this. I've never asked for this. This is a gift for you from you. But then when we got to play it, I was like, oh, this is a game that ends relationships. Okay, I understand what this is now. But yeah,
I have heard of marriages breaking up over Monopoly games.
The only way my marriage would ever break up over a Monopoly game is I would be like, how did you convince me to play Monopoly? What a time! Like, I don't have time to do like much in my life. I definitely don't have time to play Monopoly.
I wanted to play Mousetrap. You roll your dice, you move your mice. Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, but the setup for that game takes a million years.
And if somebody kicks that board accidentally,
oh the worst. But yeah, I think there's a lot of.
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead, Trish.
There was a comment about Clue, but calling it Cluedo? Cluedo? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Cluedo. Why is it called that?
It's called that in Britain.
Yeah, but like, why? Why is it just called Clue?
Because they're terrible over there.
This is like a sincere question though, like because it's always been one of those things.
They
that I'm like,
boil
I
all
also
their
thought it was
meat.
for Spanish. I'm not gonna lie, it just felt like something they would just be like Spanish.
I sent Kevin this video on Instagram where it was like it was just this lady like, tell me one country that has better food than England, and it just cuts to Yakko Warner going, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. They have the worst food. They make fish and chips. That's it. Everything else I've ever tried, I was like, why? Why did this country conquer the world for spices and then decide not to use any of them?
Single one. Before the video switched over, I said to Marv, everyone.
Yeah,
all of them.
Literally everyone.
Do you want to know the actual reason?
Yes.
For why it's called Cluedo?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I really do.
Just before we lose our UK fan base.
Waddingtons and Pratt settled on the name Cluedo. It was a mix between Clue and Ludo, which is the word for I play in Latin, and was also the name of another one of Waddington's popular board games at the time. They also made small changes to the weapons and characters.
Huh, okay. Like, sincerely, I wanted to know that, and I just never... It was one of those things, like, every time I saw it, I wasn't in a position to be like, let me look it up, and then they said that just now. I was like...
Is bangers
still bothering me.
Weapon?
I guess your bangers and mash right here.
Okay, so I ordered sweet and sour sauce with my chicken McNuggets, like you do. Because,
Marv just moves on.
We have to discuss this real quick because I ordered sweet and sour sauce, and there's no sweet and sour sauce in this box anyway. There were socks, but there's no sweet and sour sauce.
Is there no sauce at all, or just no sweet and sour?
No sauce at all.
Oh no, that's unforgivable.
What am I supposed to do with 10 chicken nuggets now?
I don't know. Go to your pantry or refrigerator and get out a sauce.
Oh God! Oh, so
do you not have ketchup or something?
You don't put like real sauce on chicken nuggets, Trish. You put McDonald's sauce on chicken nuggets.
If you forgive me.
Yeah, I usually keep like a honey mustard sauce, like a good honey mustard sauce in my cabinet for when I do chicken dishes. I tried it on chicken nuggets one time. No good.
What
it needs to be the garbage sauce.
So somewhere RFK is watching the stream like this.
Well, does it help that I make the honey mustard sauce?
Yes, of course you do too. I'm starting to think that there's nothing Martin cannot make and actually enhance and make better. Because sometimes he talks about dishes, he's like, "But I do blah blah blah," and I'm like, "That is like genius."
I was describing our Mario Kart stream to Jonas the other day, and I was explaining that Martin is secretly the world's greatest Mario Kart player.
Oh, you're so good.
And I said, the way I described it to both Jonas and Pro, I said, imagine the Titan fight from Infinity War if like Thanos were like really polite to everyone during the entirety of it. Like if Iron Man and drew the blood and Thanos went, "Oh, great shot, Tony."
Well, my favorite was like something happened. It was like negative, and Martin just goes, "I love this game." I'm like, I wanted to swear like a sailor. And he's just
die to each other.
And then if you actually won, you couldn't rub it in your face. You're about to be like, take that. And he's like, oh, good, jolly good sport,
Good for
chap.
you,
And I'm
Nolan.
like, come on.
I never targeted Martin. Never.
Well, thank you.
Never. No
I feel
problem.
guilty. It just sickens your gut.
Well, no, it's just my secret plan to, curry favor by being nice.
Mm-hmm. It worked.
Good.
Lauren, you're muted.
I know. This is how the patriarchy works, is that basically he's putting on the dad voice, so it's like, you did really good there, sport.
Regina
Bless your
Sharp,
heart.
member for 10 months, says these political changes are so tough on the scribe.
I'm sorry, Regina. I know.
Wing and Moonlight for $5. As we all know, everyone's other favorite YouTube channel is Tooney Town Wrestling, not mine. William Thompson for $20 says, Trish, you are my favorite YouTuber of all time. Don't listen to Marvin the Martian. And my number one show is Valiant Renegade. Force of Light is number 3, unless Michelle and Natalie do a hot tub bikini stream.
What
William
is
Thompson,
something in the air?
We have
on
been
this
over.
stream?
We have been over what this stream will be. You will see maybe like Michelle's elbow, and it will just be Valiant in the hot tub. Be Valiant drinking a martini.
No one's into it.
Oh, that's why Pro told me I needed to be the one to be on call to remove Valiant from a hot tub. I get it now.
Valiant showed up at none of us knew Valiant was going to be there today, and he just showed up in Universal. It was great,
Stop, bro.
Shut up, Trish. RWLCK17 member for 7 months says the Grinch meal is amazing.
He wouldn't know because he didn't have any sauce.
Well, it would be amazing if I had my sweet and sour sauce. JJ Gosling, member for 4 months, says you did well, Marv, given how much practice they all have. # progress, not perfection. That's right. We got to climb the mountain. It's one step at a time, folks.
Forward every stream.
Yeah. All BBB, member for 4 months, says, hi, everybody. Thanksgiving with my family was crazy. I believe that is
Tell us
Sydney
more.
Sweeney. A Sydney Sweeney body on that avatar there. Lauren, do you know how Pro does the thing where he makes the super chat bigger? You muted again. But Pro does this, he does this thing where he like blows it up, and I have no idea how he does it. And I keep meaning to ask him, and then I forget to ask him.
Well, if I had producer credits on this show, I might be able to figure it out.
Well, between Kevin, Dis, and Trish, I'm out of space.
Well, I could make a suggestion for someone to bump, but I won't.
Oh.
Don't do that to Dis. He's not here to defend himself.
Wow, Trish.
Well done.
Just deflected.
Thank you, Kevin.
Dragon Queen gifted 5 Tooney Town TV memberships. Thank you, Dragon Queen, and I'm happy to see you here with your WDW Pro bear watering plants picture. I like that a lot.
You are the Dragon Queen. Sorry.
I think
William Thompson gifting 10 Tooney Town TV memberships.
Wow.
Thank you so much, William Thompson. You come in here like a wrecking ball, my friend. And if like wrecking balls were like a good thing.
There's so many references tonight that one can make.
Now I'm picturing William Thompson naked on a wrecking ball. I didn't need that
Stop
image.
picturing William Thompson naked, Nolan. I don't know why he has to be naked. Miley Cyrus is not naked in that music video.
Yes, she is.
No,
Yes, she
she's
is.
not.
And I'm pretty sure the Hulkster is too, except for the feather boa.
Is she or isn't she?
Yes, at some point she does get naked.
I think I've seen half of that video one time, so
I only saw like the memes of it.
I believe she's supposed to be, but clearly not. But yeah.
Okay.
Like it's like flesh colored something or others, but she's supposed to be.
I saw the weirdest tweet the other
Lauren
day.
is fascinated.
The weirdest tweet the other day that with Miley Cyrus, it was announcing her engagement to this guy whose name I don't remember, it's Max something. It's an MCU star, Miley Cyrus, engaged, and I'm like, of all the things to call her, Disney
Wait.
Channel star, pop star.
How was she an
was
MC?
he like
Celebrity?
a voice
I missed
cameo?
She
Yeah,
has one line at the end of Guardians 2.
Oh,
And they
Does she?
recast her. They
We have-
recast her with Tara Strong in Guardians 3.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
She's not naked while riding the wrecking ball, but in the video anytime she's singing, it's usually like a shoulders up shot to imply that she is naked.
Okay, thank you. I guess
Kevin was like, I need to know.
I could have sworn there was a part. Okay, thank you, Kevin.
Well, we now know how Nolan was watching that music video.
Yeah, probably.
Dragon Queen, remember for 6 months, says, Merry early Christmas. Been a while, I know. Hugs for all. I'm glad to see you back here, Dragon Queen. We love having you here. So, really glad you're here. William Thompson for $5 says, chicken nuggets and the sauces are the real reason Gen X hates millennials.
So,
is that the reason?
I'm a little perplexed by that. When I'm saying you don't like sauces on the chicken nuggets, or like you think they're too picky with the sauces on the chicken nuggets. Like, what is
I'm pretty sure Gen X has enjoyed their fair share of chicken nugget sauces.
Like, but, back in the day, they used to be a mix of white and dark meat.
Really?
And they got rid of one of them.
Aren't they now? Is it? Yeah. Isn't it now made of pink slime?
Right now, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
No, it's not pink slime, but McDonald's Canada put up a video showing how they're made, and it was so unhelpful that McDonald's corporate contacted them and told them to take it down immediately.
Take that job right now.
Now.
I remember seeing like the big pink like lump of something that they made it out of.
You're allowed to get that, dog.
JJ Gosling for $5 says, Valiant in a hot tub. I never knew till now that twig and berries can turn inside out. William Thompson for $5 says, okay, I'm insulted. I'm not a wrecking ball. I'm a megaton nuclear warhead. Well, there you go, William Thompson. You came in like a megaton nuclear warhead, and we appreciate you for it.
A megaton nuclear warhead.
So here's something that we did on the Geeks and Gamers Mario Kart stream that I think I might want to implement in our Mario Kart streams in the future. After we played a bunch of races, just us, they opened it up to the members to join. They weren't like on chat or anything like that, but they were just able to join in the races for like the highest tier members. I think we might implement something like that going forward.
Okay.
Do you guys not like that idea? Do you really want to lock out our community? Is that what you're saying?
No,
I was distracted. Say it again.
I had nothing to say to it. All
right. I think we should make them fight for it.
Well, I mean, there were only so many slots to go, and there were 1,600 people watching that stream. So
how do you allocate the slot?
I think it was just kind of first come, first serve, and they kept trying to like kick people out. To, like,
No. They have to prove their loyalty to the channel in some way.
That's a nice stream. Be a shame if you couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I was thinking Lauren was going along the lines of like the Yakuza cut off a finger.
What am I going to do with all the fingers?
I don't know what you do in your
I don't know what you do with all the fingers that you collect, Lauren.
Oh, look, Lauren looks a little stumped for some sort of comeback.
Yeah. We did it.
I had a comeback, but I can't use it because it's not PG-13.
There we go.
Lauren! What am I gonna do with you?
Don't ever think that I can't come up with something. It's like if I'm not saying it, there's a reason.
Regina Sharp for $5. Everyone should keep the 12 sauces of nuggets in their fridge. Disappointed. Actually, you know what? I think I do have a bunch of sauces, but they're in the kitchen, and we're on a live stream right now. And if you let chicken nuggets get cold, they're disgusting. Chicken McNuggets. Chicken nuggets normally can get cold, but like
Wendy's
chicken
better than McDonald's. Wendy's nuggets. I'm a Wendy's nuggets kind of gal. They're just better.
Did you ever go to Wendy's when they were doing the Wednesday meal and they had sauces, but you didn't know what sauce it was in the container? It could have been different flavors.
Ew.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You know, I actually.
Is that why they went with that slogan, the misfortune awaits, lucky you?
Yeah, I think they were called the sauces of despair.
Oh, well, why wouldn't people flock?
Well, I guess they would, yeah.
If they were honest about it. Is this like Bertie Bott's beans, where sometimes you can get like an apple flavored jelly bean, and then sometimes you could get like vomit?
Poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell Bertie Bott's every flavor beans at Universal.
I know, and in a tin, right?
Some of them are gross.
I know. I've never eaten any because I would be the one to get like the vomit flavored one, and just
I believe there is a vomit flavored one.
There is. There absolutely is, because I was horrified when I saw that. I was like, "Oh God!" And then how do you create it?
How do you create the taste of vomit? Who are the taste testers for this? Those poor jerks.
Oh, God,
you
what are you saying,
really
Martin?
don't want to look into where a lot of artificial flavorings come from.
No, I don't. Just let Martin say what he was going to say, because I'm sure it's less upsetting.
Not exactly. There's a game with those jelly beans, but not branded as Harry Potter. It's called Bamboozled.
I know what you're talking about, but I never did it.
Yeah, oh no, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, no, thank you. No. Well, it's like barbecue sauce. I wouldn't want barbecue sauce for my nugs, which I'm sure is like a hot take, but I don't like barbecue sauce.
That is a hot take. Barbecue sauce is my second choice if there's no sweet and sour sauce.
I like the hot mustard.
Yeah, I'd rather have that.
Yeah, sweet. I believe sweet and sour is the definitive nugget sauce, but
it's just
pretty good.
Declaring. We have no idea how
I'm
people
right.
feel.
I'm right. William Thompson for $10 is the real reason is because boomer parents got lazy and that's all you millennials ever ate was chicken nuggets. That's why ranch dressing became the best-selling sauce in the world.
You know what, William Thompson? I love nugs and I love ranch dressing.
Chicken nuggies.
I will not be. I'm a zennial, and I will not apologize for it.
You know, I love boneless boneless wings, and everyone always tells me they're chicken nuggets, but they're not.
I mean, listen, I like boneless wings, but I also like razzing you and telling you they're chicken nuggets. So
they're not chicken nuggets, though. Like definitively, they're not chicken nuggets.
Do you see why I like razzing him and saying they're chicken nuggets?
You're actually going to have to explain this to me. How are they not chicken nuggets?
Yeah, they're little balls of chicken.
Hold on. Are boneless?
Those would have to be tiny, Kevin.
No, boneless wings are not chicken nuggets, though they are often compared to them. The main difference is that boneless wings are made from whole pieces of chicken breast, while chicken nuggets are typically made from ground or processed chicken meat.
All right, that explains it. That makes sense.
There
But
you go.
the thing is, people aren't thinking about the process. They're thinking about how this is a lump of chicken without a bone in it, shaped like a nugget.
But it's
I
still,
don't think
but
that's
by
true.
definition,
If you're a chicken connoisseur, then I get it. If you really like chicken, then that's a serious distinction.
I'm not talking about a hoity-toity chicken connoisseur. I'm just saying the general
Hey,
populace.
there's a serious issue.
If you're eating at McDonald's, you are not a hoity-toity chicken person.
No, but you would be wrapped up in whether it's a nugget, a boneless wing, blah 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 blah. We're not talking about those hoity-toity chicken connoisseurs that would argue whether or not.
And just like
the reason
Yeah,
that
was-
the masses are so much deceived about what's happened is because of the schmucks at the Dino Chicken Nugget Company. They made it all about the shape, and now the meat itself doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Thanks for the psyops, Dino Chicken Nugget Company.
We must destroy the Dino Chicken Nugget Complex.
Now I want the smiley face. I can't call them French fries, really, but you know, the potatoes shaped with a little smiley face. Everyone remember those?
Yeah, you can't call those French fries. Definitely not. But they are a little potato. They're like potato
Oh, tater
wedges.
tots. Yes, they're like tater tots. Yes.
Yeah, kind of like tater tots. You can go for that.
Tater. I feel like tater tots are just an underrated food. Like sometimes I'm just like, why were fries ever a thing when tater tots exist?
Okay, calm down.
I'm serious. Tater tots are amazing.
I like a good tater tot, but French fries.
Everybody loves tots.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of fries do you go for though? Is it like shoestring
Rallies.
fries? Is it?
Oh, I was like, I like McDonald's fries. Actually, that's like the thing that I like to get when I go to McDonald's is their fries. So,
So
but in terms of
Cajun
like,
seasoning rallies can't be beat.
Where do you stand on JoJo's?
which JoJo's?
Was that our venture?
Is that a
I think it's a regional thing.
Yeah, is that a regional thing by you, Lauren? Because I've never heard of that.
Is it?
It might be.
I was not aware. It's like giant wedges of potatoes that are breaded. They're
breaded.
Yeah.
That's
Usually with really tasty seasonings.
Like the KFC steak fries?
Not exactly.
No,
but I
he's
guess
like a wedge. Like a steak fry is like a flat.
yeah.
Yeah, but the KFC fries are like wedges.
Oh.
So
Until they made the actual fries.
Right. Like that, like the KFC ones, only bigger, much bigger. And usually the batter is pretty well spiced. I wasn't aware this was a regional thing. I thought they were
I would
everywhere.
try it. It sounds good.
amazing.
So my French fry hierarchy here goes
No, it's clearly not gluten free.
curly fries, steak fries, crinkle cut fries, shoestring fries.
He was able to rattle that off very easily, so I'm just picturing him with like a paper.
Oh no, I've had this I'm like Charlie Day in the meme, like pointing at the thing.
I like curly fries.
I like steak fries quite a bit myself, but the ones I make at home, I prefer.
You've left
sure
out
they're
like
better.
the most. You've left out like the most elite fry. What about the Cajun seasoning fries? You get like Rallies or Checkers.
No, we're not talking about seasoning on fries, no, because you could put Cajun seasoning on any fry.
He's talking about like the cut of the fry.
I'm talking about the cut of the fries. There's only like a couple of fries.
Right. So I linked. I linked like some JoJo's in the private chat if you want to take a
All
look.
right, let's see what this is. I'm gonna have to pull this up, maybe.
You guys are making me hungry. I'm always hungry.
Oh,
at the
potato
end of the
wedges?
stream.
These do look like KFC fries, actually.
Yeah, like the good old
It's
days.
so weird hearing people call those fries because where I'm from, maybe it's just a Midwest thing. We always call them potato
No, they are
wedges. Like
they are potato wedges.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they are.
Hold on, let me
But
pull
they
it
look
up.
good, Lauren. They seem like they would.
You gonna bring it up so the chat can see?
Yeah, I am doing it.
No wedges for you.
Those are potato. That looks exactly like KFC wedges. So
you guys ever had Lee's famous recipe?
What
they
is
got
that?
stuff like that, and it's good.
What's that sing-to-each in the background?
yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
The what? Oh,
The sandwich.
I don't know.
Little known fact: Marv's favorite food in the world: sandwiches.
That
Well,
looks,
just
it
like
looks to
Joey.
me. It looks
Yeah.
to me like it's a buffalo chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese on it.
To me, like a good like sub sandwich, like that can't be beat.
I made a sandwich the other day that my kids actually liked quite a bit. It was prosciutto, salami, mozzarella pearls crushed, so they crumble, and then basil. I put that on a Cuban roll and pressed it.
You're killing me, Martin. I'm so hungry.
So
This is not helping.
we had
Oh,
lunch
and,
today after this after the stream. Go ahead, Martin.
Yeah. What? And what?
European style butter, so like cultured butter, so it has a little tang to it.
Martin. You never want to hang out with me. I'm just gonna make you cook the entire time. I'd be like, Martin, I need leftovers. So
we went to the hot dog place in City Walk for lunch today, and I was getting I was like, oh, I'll get like a foot long hot dog. I'll get some sauteed onions on it, and then I saw blue cheese was one of the things that you could put, one of the toppings, and I was like, oh, blue cheese crumbles on a hot dog actually sounds pretty good, and so I ordered it. Little did I know that meant blue cheese dressing.
Ugh.
it just sounds gross to me either way.
And like I carry it back to the table and I look at it and Valiant walks over and says something that I can't say on the show about what it looked like happened under my hot dog.
Martin, is this a bad time to plug our Lost Guys we just did?
No, go ahead.
This is actually a really good segue for it.
So this is really relevant because we literally just did a Martin Stone pick, and it was the most bizarre 70s dishes you'll ever see in your life.
Right.
And can I please say to the madman that came up with the idea, or woman, to put meat in a gelatin, please do America a favor and never put prepare a meal ever again, please, God.
I don't think meat in the gelatin was the worst thing we saw.
Isn't gelatin made of meat? Like, is it made of like animal bone?
Yeah, it's collagen.
Yeah.
What collagen?
Wait, no,
I
you
think
didn't eat gelatin, did you?
We'll eat anything.
Not since the Switch. I always thought gelatin was like a sugar mix, though.
Oh no,
No,
I think
gelatin
thinking of
is just
Jell-O.
yeah. So gelatin is just the collagen that's dried, and you can rehydrate it, and then prepare it in the right way, and it'll make that wobbly thing. You add sugar and flavor to make the desserts, but it doesn't itself have a very distinct flavor.
Fascinating.
That's why we like to put in pops.
Oh no. Yeah, I was an interesting question. And they asked me, what do you like, is it okay for your kids to watch the Cosby Show now?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Like, not like to watch like any like Bill Cosby being Bill Cosby, but to watch the sitcom The Cosby Show.
They shouldn't know.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great lessons in the Cosby Show about family and responsibility. It is weird that he ran a gynecological office out of his basement, and I never noticed that until later in life.
We were so busy not seeing color, Martin, that we weren't seeing a whole lot of other stuff too.
Hold on. Hold on. Keith the Constable is a gynecologist.
Yeah.
And not a
I
family.
didn't know that either.
Oh,
I didn't know that either.
That is, wow. That is brazen.
Yeah.
Come on down to my basement for your checkup.
We're gonna have to put you under some anesthesia first.
You're
Don't
gonna have to
worry.
work
Eat it. You don't gotta breathe it in.
You're gonna have to work in Jello pudding pops somehow, because I know there's a joke here.
Oh my god.
We've already gotten one stream demonetized in the last couple weeks. I don't think.
That giggle, Nolan.
Oh, I had a good tweet I wanted to show you guys. Come on. Work, damn you. All right, apparently my computer wants to be a butt right now. Can you guys still hear me and everything?
Yeah, yep, we can hear you loud and clear, homie.
Okay, that's weird. Because, all right.
I have Dancing Queen in my head now.
Come on.
Because I made that reference that amused
You
only me.
are the dancing queen. Wow, my computer is running really slow right now.
It's just a comedy of errors today, huh?
Yeah.
On that note, we'll
all right.
plug
The
our dial-up
matriarchy's gonna
internet
have to go back
episode.
for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart my computer so the matrix.
Whoop, he's gone.
Well,
Yeah, fine.
I guess I'm in charge again. Well, let's just keep the conversation.
Long
going.
live the king.
Whenever he comes back, he's just going to want to talk about that tweet. So
I was gonna say, homemade French fries, actually pretty easy. Heat the oil to 350. Sorry, heat the oil to 350. Cook them for like 6 minutes. Take them out and let them get around room temperature, just to where they're warm. Then heat the oil back up to 375. Cook them till they're crisp. They're really fluffy on the inside and really crisp on the outside. It's not that hard.
I used to make homemade French fries when I was a kid. A lot.
Would you argue for oil or beef tallow?
I use beef tallow. It's if you use like seed oil, as I used to for years, everything just feels greasier in your hand and on your palate. But when you're using beef tallow, it doesn't get so greasy, on your fingers and stuff like that. But in addition to that, cleanup is so much easier with beef tallow than it is if you're using vegetable oil or anything like that.
Why is that?
Well, I noticed the vegetable oil leaves a residue that's kind of plasticky. But the beef tallow doesn't.
Was not aware. Interesting.
LK asked if I soak them in cold water first, and I do. Yeah, I give the once I slice the potatoes, I give them a cold water bath to get off a lot of the starch on the surface.
it will shock no one to know I've never made a homemade fry. So
I've air fried fries, but never homemade.
air fryers are awesome.
I love air fryers. They're one of science's greatest creations.
Yes.
It's right up there with the greatest inventions of mankind. Right up there with the Dyson vacuum cleaner. Top tier.
So I just saw somebody the other day use their air fryer. They put in like a grid of marshmallows and stacks of Hershey's chocolate, and then they heated that up to where the marshmallows were crispy, and then they used graham crackers as a like a chip. It was like a chip and dip kind of thing, but with graham cracker s'mores, and it looked delicious.
Oh, I want a s'more. This is making me very hungry.
We're very food centric today, huh?
Yeah. I'm not against it. It's just making me very hungry.
What is happening with this? All right.
Oh,
Now it's
okay.
now it's just slow now because I just restarted, so everything is like coming back to life.
See how I was in the middle and he was like, no, it's not allowed to be in the middle. That's gotta be.
You're not allowed to be in the middle.
Ridiculous.
You're in the middle sometimes. It's just I have a way I like things, Trish.
Ridiculous. This is how things run with the patriarchy, Lauren.
Well, he's actually mimicking Pro here because Pro gets obsessive about where everybody's at on the screen.
He really does. It is a bad habit of Pro's that I have picked up over the years.
But yeah, for some reason, I'm always behind the Chiron. I'm looking like the dude off of Home Improvement.
Well said.
I was like, who for a second, and then I got there.
So I wanted to share this with you guys. This tweet. This is not a Christmas tree topper, guys. This is a topper that is sitting on top of a tree at Christmas.
You're damn right.
The proportions of that are fascinating.
Yes. Maybe it's
He
forced.
looks like he's got to fight King Kong.
Right?
I'm sorry. I don't understand why anyone thinks this is a Christmas movie.
He absolutely wants to open this can of worms.
I'm really upset when I think of doing this in high school in my ceramics class.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know why everyone is talking about it again this year. I'm like, is it something 2010 again?
How many times do you need to learn this lesson, old man?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you, the movie does not work if it is not a Christmas movie.
You're wrong.
No, you are wrong. You are wrong. The movie doesn't work if it is not Christmas. You cannot do this movie at any other time.
No, you can. This could be a retirement party and nobody else, and nothing changes.
Show up? Who's going to show up?
That's what I said.
Who's going to show up for what?
For the retirement party.
Everybody, if it's somebody that's beloved.
Yes, because everybody so beloves the corporate culture. Yeah, we're just going to go there. Also, let's not forget that he's going home for the holidays to reunite with his estranged wife. It is a Christmas movie. Just
could be Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
reunite with his estranged wife.
Maybe he wants to go home for Thanksgiving.
Easter.
Easter is the time to resurrect relationships.
Maybe
You are so reaching here. It is a Christmas movie. Why is this so hard?
Maybe he's showing up because Holly just engineered a big M&A win for the company, and that's what they're celebrating.
Batman Returns is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard is.
Die Hard 2 is a Christmas movie.
Of course it is, yeah.
Because Christmas is actually central to the plot.
Mm-hmm. I was
Look
wondering
at
if
Lauren. He just.
At one point I respected Marvin's opinion, and now I know that he's a Philistine.
It's odd, though, how many action movies are set around Christmas time. And not just because of Shane Black, even if we take him out of there. But First Blood is actually around Christmas. You can see Christmas trees up in the sheriff's office and things like that.
The ultimate movie that just happens to happen at Christmas, but is not a Christmas movie, though, is Iron Man 3.
Yeah, but that's Shane Black.
Yeah, Shane Black.
Yeah. There is no reason for that movie to be set at Christmas. It didn't even come out at Christmas. It came out in like May.
Was that?
And he spends his whole time in Southern California and the South.
It doesn't even
no
look
indication.
Now, Extreme Mean Supreme is mentioning Lethal Weapon, which is also a Christmas movie. I agree.
Lethal
Yeah,
Weapon
that one
is an actual Christmas
Oh,
movie.
Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie
Yes.
and Die Hard is not?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%, because Lethal Weapon is rooted in actual Christmas lessons. It revolves around the Christmas meal. And when Gary Busey breaks into the house and shoots the TV, he goes, "It's bleeping Christmas."
Trish, what were you gonna say?
What day
Ho,
is
ho, ho. Now I have a gun.
And that very well could have been Happy Valentine's Day. I have a gun.
Well, and at the end, Riggs gives Murtaugh his hollow point 9mm round with a little bow on it.
So it is a juxtaposition. The Murtaughs are celebrating the joy of Christmas, and Riggs is going through the sorrow of Christmas when you're alone. It's giving you both sides of the emotional spectrum.
Right.
So Bruce Willis also said that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
The Video Game Awards.
And where is he now, Marvin?
Yeah.
I don't. That's
Well, to be fair, the last time Bruce Willis was asked whether Die Hard was a Christmas movie, his response was, "What is Die Hard and who am I?" But
I would offer that John McClane gave Hans Gruber the gift of gravity.
The Bruce Willis jokes. What monsters am I talking to right now?
fair, he's a
He's a monster if you think about it. Just doesn't have the puppet.
Well, it's like Stalin said, dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it.
Especially if you're in the...
Well, that came full circle.
My favorite is Martin just then goes to mute. It's like, mic drop. I'm just going to say that and then step away and say nothing else.
I told you he's got a stiletto. He comes in and he darts out.
I've called him the assassin for over a year now because he comes in and he snipes.
When we play Dungeons and Dragons, he's going to be the party rogue.
We're doing that on your show.
All right,
Yeah.
I got your commitment. You're committed now.
That ain't happening here.
I ain't coming to that. Have fun, you
no,
guys.
I'm not doing it.
Dungeons and Dragons is the one nerdy thing that I have not done.
People would have to
Same.
super chat. People would have to super chat a lot of money to get me to do that.
To be
But
fair,
if you want to super chat a lot of money, the button's down there.
To be fair, I think you actually would enjoy it because it doesn't have to be the way that it's been presented to you.
I would not enjoy it. I guarantee you.
I actually have nothing like, I don't look at it like whatever. I know a lot of people like it. I just know I would not like it. I'm just no, this is not my world.
When I was working as a ghostwriter, guys, just a little inside baseball, I was writing a full novel every month. I don't want to do work and now I'm writing a full novel again. So
what I'm saying is that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to do that. That's how some people do it.
I know, but also, look, I have had the entire concept of Dungeons and Dragons completely ruined for me by bad people. So I'm just very sour on it. So it would take a lot of super chats to get that to happen.
I have a friend who he loves Dungeons and Dragons, complete with building boards, and he was teaching the kids at our local library how to play. And I'm trying to find the video of what he built so I can send it to you. But it was cool enough that I was like, how did I not do this? But also too, that was at the time where I think magic kind of took over. So like you had to there was like a weird geek line that was drawn. It was like the Battlestar people, the DS9 people, the Babylon 5 people, and then the magic.
By the way, Donovan Bradford asked me, what page count did you average per day to get it in a month? So here's the thing. When you're writing a book, you don't typically count pages, you count words. Because depending on the size of the book, and the typeface and spacing, it varies. So you go by words. So a full novel is 50,000 words. Typically a strong novel is 60,000 words. Mine had to be 80,000 words per my publishing contract at the time. So it was 80,000 words every month. I had worked out a system where if I did 3,000 words a day, it would have worked fine. I very rarely actually stuck to that. And Kevin will tell you there were plenty of times where I've been like, my book is due in 3 days and I haven't started it. I once wrote a book in 2 days.
I don't know that I speak 80,000 words in a month.
It was 2 very long, very stressful, very caffeinated days where I literally, I was awake for, I believe, 72 hours straight. So, yeah, I don't recommend it. Though I have worked out a system of time management for aspiring authors. And all I'll say is there's a possibility if you come to MegaCon, maybe you'll be able to hear about it. It is the hardest thing to be a writer, to write a book, to write any kind of large scale, whether it's a screenplay, a book, comic book, whatever, is to actually sit down and write it. Sometimes, like what happened to me on Monday, you sit down to work on your book, you open the Word document, you crack your knuckles, you reread the last couple passages that you wrote in order to get back into the story groove, and then WW Pro messages you and says, can you hop on the Pro Show tonight in 5 minutes? And you go, okay, and then you close your book and you don't go back to it all week. That did happen this week. Literally, it was like I put my finger to keys and the message came in. He's like, hey, I think we need you tonight because Lauren is late. So,
oh, are we talking about the other day?
Yes.
Yeah, I did not get the message that the time had changed, and so I was still popping in at 7.
When you came in at the time, I was like, wait a minute, was I here because Lauren is late? Is that it? Did Lauren steal my night from me? But you know,
had I known, I would have been there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it is never a imposition to be on the Pro Show. I love being on the Pro Show. It was just funny that it was like literally like the second my fingers touched the keys, it was just like, hey. But you know, hopefully I will have something to show you guys very, very soon in terms of novel stuff. Yeah, so has anybody watched Stranger Things 5?
I happened to walk past the screen and thought that I was looking at blonde Mick Jagger, and instead it was Linda Hamilton.
She really looks ravaged by time and nicotine, huh?
Yeah. Well, that my daughters have watched it at least 3 times all the way through.
Really? What's your one request?
One request, please, no spoilers.
Have you really managed to not get spoiled on this stuff yet?
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I haven't even seen the first season yet.
And you don't get to say no spoilers.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can say no spoilers.
Yes, okay. Well, Lord, you haven't had the end of
I have successfully avoided seeing anything so far.
I am super impressed, guys. No one be a jerk and put it in the chat, please.
Is there an extended 80s reference and some kind of mention of Dungeons and Dragons and a bad guy who looks strangely like Freddy Krueger?
Yes. There you go.
Is this the last season?
It is the last season.
Oh, so like the show ended.
So they are putting the finale in movie theaters for one day on New Year's Eve. And I tried to get tickets for it this week. And there is not one single ticket available to this movie in Central Florida.
Wow.
Not one. Not a single, not even like one seat in the front row. I was talking to Valiant about it today, and he was like, well, Netflix is going to have to open it up to more theaters because it's only in 500 theaters. I say, but they're not going to do that because Netflix is so weird about theatrical releases. Because my thing with this is it's only the last episode being released in theaters. So everyone that's going to see it already has Netflix because they watched the first, 7 episodes.
Is it hitting the theaters before it drops on Netflix, or is it dropping at the same time?
I believe it drops at the same time.
So you're paying to see something you already pay to see?
Yeah. But you're paying to see it in a movie in a large space on a big screen with
I guess it's
people.
I guess it's paying to see it in the theater instead of watching it on Netflix. Like they're dropping at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're choosing to go to the theater to see it instead of watch it at home, I guess.
By the way, I'm jumping ahead in the super chats though, because Sean Artist, formerly known as John, says, and I invited Marvin to Portland to see it, but no, there is nothing in this world that I want to see enough that I would go to Portland.
But I understand that
FYI.
the dream of the 90s is alive today in Portland.
And the spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. Did you see on Pro? We talked about this Portland tree lighting ceremony.
Oh, good Lord.
Did it involve actually setting a tree on fire?
Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick, because this bears repeating.
We know how Lauren would do it.
Well, it just seems on brand for Portland.
Okay. Yep. All right. I found it. We're gonna talk about this, because this is it is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. To the legitimately, I would, if I didn't know that this article was in the New York Post, I would think it was from The Onion. Or
Is
like
it
Babylon.
a tribute to all the holidays of the world, but mostly not Christmas?
Yes, pretty much, but more so than that. I would have thought this was Babylon B. It's how ridiculous it is. So New York Post, Portland's woke tree lighting ceremony sparks outrage. They can't even say Christmas tree. That's the least of the problems here, by the way.
That's the least of the problems of this.
Yeah. Portland sparked outrage after stripping its Christmas. Thank you, New York Post. Christmas tree of its name, referring to it only as the tree during its lighting ceremony. As thousands gathered in Pioneer Courthouse Square for the Oregon City's 41st annual tree lighting on Friday night, leaders and speakers avoided mentioning Christmas at any point, including in the ceremony itself and the event's ads. The festive occasion was kicked off with a woman from the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs, thanking everyone in the crowd for coming out on Native American Heritage Day. She introduced two younger members of the tribe who referred to the celebration only as the tree lighting before handing the microphone to another speaker. Draped in a Palestinian flag, the woman used her stage time to lead the crowd in a Free Palestine chant.
I don't have much that I can say that won't result in the entirety of YouTube coming to my house personally to stop me from saying what I'm going to say. However, I wouldn't even go into this dump inside of the Cartman spacesuit when he went to San Francisco. I actually think that I would burst into flames. This place exists as it exists as my geographical opposite. It is the antithesis of everything that I hold dear.
I know, buddy.
Kevin, now I'm just picturing it's like a Superman cartoon. Like you have the Bizarro Kevin. They have like cloned you, and he's from Oregon.
She then led the crowd in the Strong Woman song, performing alongside two young children and another woman, noting that it felt appropriate since we're representing our matriarchs up here.
No, I wasn't invited, so no.
So I don't know what the Strong Woman song is, except for the one from South Park. So were they singing that song?
I believe that the song that they were singing, Kevin, is, I believe I had it. I don't know if I still have it.
Strong woman, strong woman, strong woman.
I was thinking it was like either I'm every woman or I am woman, hear me roar.
Hear me roar. That's what I was thinking.
Apparently, I don't have the Strong Woman song on here anymore.
But neither one of those songs is named Strong Woman, right?
Yeah.
Right, so are we singing this up? Because if that's the case, then I want to sing the man song.
Yes, you do.
You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man.
We've got a 9-second.
Play it, Trish. He's blind.
Well, he's got a 9-second thing.
I think that
that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. Go ahead and play it.
Strong woman.
Rising to the top, push it to the edge, give it all you got, barely break a sweat, strong woman, strong.
Yeah, that's it.
I want that to be no problem. I was like, you know what? It's one of those things where a second set of eyes is helpful.
My wife says I have man eyes. So.
Love her.
Yeah.
Well, so I can explain man eyes, though, because there's actual scientific reasoning for why we can find things in the refrigerator after they move them needlessly. I
want to hear this.
The male brain, once something is in place, it is the male brain attunes itself to going, this is where the thing I put is supposed to be. So it is looking for the thing where it's supposed to be. So that includes shapes, sizes, and colors. Once it is moved outside of the space where it's supposed to be, you don't notice it because it's not where it's supposed to be.
Huh.
So men fight the never-ending battle of the female compulsion to randomly move things and not communicate that they have moved things.
Yeah, you know what? I
So-
100% agree with you.
So women are supposed to just work around that primitive way of thinking that you can't think another step and go,
No.
like it's the
No,
label's over here.
This isn't primitive. We're simply putting things in the right place.
Right. We're putting something where it belongs.
The right deemed by who though? Who said it was correct?
If we put it there, it is obviously correct.
Stop it. This is such dumb guy stuff right now. Stop it.
No, stop moving.
Can you explain why it was not in the correct place?
Can you explain why it is in the correct place?
Because that's where we put it.
Put it.
Yeah, but who said you and your choice is where it's supposed to go? Like you're the one who's saying that, but I'm not saying that.
The laws of nature.
It's my fridge.
Stop it, Kevin. Stop it, Kevin.
Kevin, I
It's
think you
your
meant the law of
fridge.
nature and of nature's God.
I was going to say that. I'm glad you got it.
Mhm.
I can't. Ugh.
No, seriously though, like there's a place for things and it goes in its proper place. Why is
Although
that such a
this is like the cousin of what I suffer from, which is, hey, go get that thing in the other room, and then I can't find it.
I will say, Trump, that you will have an argument when you're talking about where things go in the dishwasher. That is your domain.
That's it. Should I be barefoot while I'm doing it too?
Wouldn't hurt.
You know?
However, I will say this though. In my house, I am surrounded by a bunch of savages who do not understand that dishwashers work on circulation. Therefore, there is a proper and improper way with
Right?
the dishwasher.
I agree with that. There is a proper and improper
Okay,
way to
so
That's all I was saying.
we are in agreement
okay,
there.
so here my wife
Mhm.
thinks that the dishwasher is a storage bin, basically. She puts things in there that are not supposed to be washed because she's like, well, I have nowhere else to put it, so I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. And then I run the dishwasher, and then surprise, your cookie sheet is ruined.
Let me tell you, I've never felt a greater sense of satisfaction than when my wife was binge watching House. And you get to the season where House and Wilson are living together, and Wilson looks in his dishwasher and goes, "My God, man, don't you know how this works? Dishwashers work on circulation." And let me tell you, I channeled generations of smug into one side glance.
The big George Clooney smug cloud.
It is weirdly satisfying when a show picks up on a specific, like a very specific thing, and then highlights it in dialogue or an episode, and thinking, you're like, I thought I was the only one that this bothered, and then it. Yep, I do know that feeling. Not the smug, but the sense of like, yes.
But no, I mean, I am also the king. Like, I need to start putting like my wallet, for instance, has to be put in the same place, or I will never be able to find it.
Yeah, the back pocket of the last pair of pants you wore.
Exactly.
This is fascinating.
Lately,
I
it's
feel
also
more separate from you guys in my life.
Lately, like I've been leaving it in my car a lot too, like in the garage, and I'll like tear the house apart looking for it. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should check the passenger seat of the car, and there it is. So, oh no, Shang Tsung died.
I don't know who that is, but that's sad.
Oh, that makes me sad. He will always be Shang Tsung.
Always.
Went back and played Shang Tsung again when they did that YouTube series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And I think it looked up. He did an army prep or something like that.
Strong woman.
Did they say what he died of?
No,
he was 450 years old.
Yeah, I mean, he was a very old man. Oh, right. What was the other thing I wanted to show you guys? It was on Twitter.
There is one thing that before you showed up, I will say was requested by Nolan that we discuss.
Yes.
Because he wants to strike down what I have declared a thunderbolt on it.
Okay.
It involves the Batman 2 and Scarlett Johansson. So.
Oh, you wanted to talk about that?
Oh, Nolan wants to talk
please.
about it. And
Okay.
I'm here for what Nolan's rant is going to be. I'm intrigued because I can't imagine Nolan getting angry the way I would get angry. So
you know what? We're gonna hit some super chats before then, and then we'll get into that.
Thanks, homie.
I just really want to see Nolan angry. Not because I'm like, oh, get angry, but I'm like, I can't picture it. You know? I had an effect on Nolan's Spotify Wrapped this year, and the pride I felt was absolutely immense.
I haven't looked at mine yet. I saw that it's
really?
there, but like, because I opened Spotify, I have a Bluetooth speaker that I usually play like when I'm showering. So like, I opened it up and it was like, "You have your Wrapped," and I'm like, I'm not gonna look at it right now.
Spotify's a little dumb, but
Dragon Queen for $2 says make finger sandwiches to Lauren as to what he would do with all the fingers that he collects. Regina Sharp for $5 says, I get it. The broadcast bunker is too long to run there and back and still have them warm. Disappoint rescinded. Thank you. Then Regina Sharp for $5 says boneless chicken wings are clearly midget tenders.
New name.
We're not calling it that.
Midgie tendies.
You know what? You brought me around on it. William Thompson for $10 says, good night, everyone. Lauren Connor, my hat is better than your hat. Trish, chicken nuggets are not a meal or a food group, and ranch is disgusting. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know how long ago he said that he's probably gone, but if he watches this after the fact, I don't care. I will eat my chicken nugs, dip it in ranch, and I will be very happy about it.
He also said for $5, Marvin is correct. Tater tots are great, and Trish, you are wrong. Stuffed tater tots are the bomb.
Again, I like tater tots. I'm just saying we don't need to choose. I will have a
Trish,
fry. I'll have a pot.
I've about had it with your anti-tater tot crusade. People like them, and you have to just let it happen.
I love tater tots. I just love fries too.
Everybody loves tots.
Yeah, Napoleon, give me your tots.
My favorite place to eat in Islands of Adventure actually is the Green Eggs and Ham restaurant because they have it's all tater tot stuff. It's like buffalo tots and cheeseburger tots.
Sound good.
It's buffalo, so it's the tater tots with buffalo chicken strips and like a. I think there's ranch on it. It's like either it's something.
Well, if there's buffalo, it would make sense.
Yeah, it's delicious and it's wonderful.
Is this the McGurkus Circus restaurant?
No, it's Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
I love how saying I like fries and tots means I don't like tots.
We live in an era where there has to be radicalization. You can't walk down the middle of the road like that.
I am gonna walk down the middle of the road, Martin. And I'm going to like both French fries
Trish,
and
you need to just give tater tots a chance and stop condemning them.
All we are saying is give tots a chance.
Regina Sharp for $5 is not complaining, but wasn't this show about movie stuff? Now I have to get second supper. Be right back. This show has become whose line is it anyway? The points are made up and they don't matter. The rules are made up and the points don't matter. This show's about whatever we want it to be, not in the moment. And you guys are along for the ride. Regina Sharp for $5 also says, all hail Queen Trish, ruler of Tooney TV, she from which bringeth the dawn, she who warms the spring, etc., etc. And then, apparently, correction, all hail Queen Nolan, ruler of Tooney TV, she from which bringeth the dawn, she who warms the... What did I miss?
I need to get you a tiara now.
Nolan is captain now? What did
Sean formerly known as John, says Nolan is the captain. Nolan is the captain now.
What did Nolan say?
Listen to my rule before I key Holly to the back of the boat.
Keel haul. I only know what keel haul means because of a joke in The Secret of Monkey Island.
Yes.
It's really bad. You do not want to be keel-hauled. It is very, very bad.
When they say to him, like, Guybrush, do you know what the word keel haul means? You could either say, oh, okay, never mind, or they literally have the dictionary definition of keel haul that you can select, and then he still just says, okay, never mind.
In Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, there's a whole part in keyhole key, so that's what I always
Yes! Virginia Sharp for $5 says, and now he's back. All hail our restored ruler Marv, he from which bringeth the dawn, he who warms the spring, etc., etc. I love how Virginia Sharp has become the ebony maw of this podcast. Hear me and rejoice.
Well, clearly she's learned how to live under each regime. She's the clever one out there.
Oh, she's gonna have no problems adapting.
As long as Regina brings the beignets.
Virginia Sharp for 5 says, I declare Die Hard Thunderdome. 2 critics enter, 1 critic leaves. Dragon Queen says, I agree with Marvin because Lorne hasn't seen Xena.
He hasn't seen a Xena.
How have you not seen it?
Thank you, Nolan.
Let's see. XJ Cherokee Bear for $2 says, sounds like a Mad TV sketch.
I always think of that one character. It's almost this Mad TV sketch. Yeah, I didn't do it.
Stuart.
Look what I can do.
Late Night Rabbit became a YouTube member. Welcome, Late Night Rabbit. It's good to see you here. All right, guys.
Let's hop to it.
Let's hop to it. Yeah. Was that a pun for something? Because of the rabbit?
Maybe.
Rabbit.
Oh, Nolan.
High five, Nolan.
One step forward. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, Nolan.
We go together because
Got 100,000 pounds sitting on my back.
Everybody tripping over each other to get the line out.
1 hop forward, 2 hops back.
No, but then it's not Paula Abdul, so no.
I'm
right,
so
hold
disappointed, Marv. I thought you would get my Shadow the Hedgehog joke. I'm so disappointed.
Apparently,
he's tired of your disappointment, Nolan.
It caused an epic yawn, apparently.
I
hope that made the entire audience yawn.
It didn't make me yawn. Do you want your audience yawning?
Sometimes.
Think that one through, bud.
They do anyway.
Yawning is satisfying.
And contagious.
Yes,
not as satisfying as a sneeze, but
I believe there was a study that said if you don't yawn when someone yawns, that there's a good chance that you're a sociopath.
Really?
I didn't yawn just now, but I usually do.
Kevin, I legit thought you were gonna be like, if you don't yawn and other people do, you'll probably die at an early age.
Well, no,
yeah, I honestly thought it was gonna be that.
Has something to do with an alarming lack of empathy.
Although all this talk is like making me want to yawn.
Oh,
this stream. Oh.
Best review of Tooney Town TV ever. The stream makes you want to yawn.
You won't be able to stop yawning.
All right, Nolan, let's take a look at this story of yours. Scarlett Johansson circles major role in the Batman Part 2 as Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman unlikely to return. Let's see, we have here. In one of the biggest casting moves of the year, Deadline has confirmed that Scarlett Johansson is in final negotiations to join Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2 alongside Robert Battenbat. It is the crossover nobody expected, Marvel's former Black Widow stepping into the gritty noir-driven Gotham that Warner Brothers and Reeves have built, and the conversation spreads. Fans are already wondering what this means for the franchise's direction, especially now that chatter has intensified about her possibly playing Andrea Beaumont, better known as the Phantasm. All right, Nolan, floor is yours. What do you got to say about
this? Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. You know, the idea of having Scarlett Johansson in a Batman movie, I think is actually kind of awesome. You know, Talia al Ghul, I could see it. Poison Ivy, maybe not my first choice, but you know, I could see it with her acting prowess. You know, stepping into the role of a villain. Like, I think she could really make wonders out of that role and be iconic. What I'm not okay with is, please do me a favor, with all the respect in the world, Mr. Matt Reeves. Please stay away from the Phantasm. You have no right nor merit to show me that you have the quality, skill, or taste to be able to adapt anything out of Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I would rather see Joel Schumacher handle this character. Please do not ruin my childhood. Sincerely, Nolan Thunder.
I have never been more proud of you, Nolan.
Yes, wonderful. We have taught you well.
I'm amongst good people right now.
I want more. Channel more anger.
Well, it's like okay, I have said before on the show that I am sick of seeing all these movies just trying to be The Dark Knight again. I did watch a little bit of the Penguin show, which I know Marvin was a very big fan of. I
love that
probably
show.
You really liked it, and it was a very well written show. But in fact, I want to ask you, Marvin, before I even continue this rant, do you think Phantasm could even work in any way in this kind of universe with how fantastical in the animated series version was portrayed?
I don't know. I think it could. I don't think it would be. I think it would be as watered down as Catwoman was.
Yes, and that's exactly the thing. I feel like they already took so much of the soul out of one of the most iconic female characters on the planet in Catwoman. I feel like it's just going to be so stilted and devoid of what made the character special. Why don't you just make her a cookie cutter female murderer? I mean, we already had a great female villain in the Penguin show. Why not do something like that here? Like, why ruin something great?
So I'm going to play devil's advocate on this story.
That's
because
go for it.
Well, here's the reason: is that my introduction to Batman was Batman Year 2, which Mask of the Phantasm is based off of. That is the first graphic novel that I ever got. And I've always wanted to see the Reaper, which is what the Phantasm was based off of, in live action. I've always thought that was a villain that has been unfairly ignored. And part of the reason that that story sticks with me, even though today it would be considered a lesser Batman story, but the imagery on that graphic novel was Batman wearing a shoulder holster with a pistol. And part of that story was involving him realizing that he had located Joe Chill. And he was thinking about using the murder weapon that Joe Chill used to kill his parents to execute Chill. He had that thought, and that was one of the subplots of the story, and it was great. Not as a concept. It was great as a concept, not executed properly in the comic. That wasn't in Mask of the Phantasm, but it was in Year 2. So if they were doing an adaptation of Year 2, but modernizing it so it wasn't so dated, I think that would actually be a really good story to adapt.
You stole my thunder, Lauren, because I was going to say, instead of it being Phantasm, let's just do the Reaper.
Yep.
Yes. I don't want to step on your point, Kevin, but Matt Reeves, he's a talented dude. Go by your strengths and your weaknesses. Don't play in someone else's sandbox. But go ahead, Martin.
I was just saying, what about Calendar Girl? I think Scarlett Johansson would be good for that character.
Calendar Girl.
I mean, my first thought was Poison Ivy. I think because she's a redhead, or has played a redhead before. And then I was like, no, Poison Ivy would be way too fantastical and too metahuman for the Matt Reeves movies, right?
Yeah.
Like they're way too grounded for that. I do think, however, that Freeze is a possibility. And what if she's Nora Freeze?
Nora.
Who would you get to
Can I
play
make
Freeze?
Who? Oh, that's a good question.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Arnold.
Mads Mikkelsen would do well.
Trish.
The chicken sound of your death.
Actually, let's go back here because I actually think Uma Thurman would make a good Poison Ivy in a better Batman movie.
Yeah.
You know how heartbreaking it is? That movie before it was supposed to be, or at least the rumored cast, was Patrick Stewart and Demi Moore.
Ooh.
Stewart was actually considered?
Yeah.
That would have been
I've got
perfect.
one. I've got a Mr. Freeze casting for you. And I don't know how you guys are going to take this one, but I think it's perfect casting. Stanley Tucci.
Interesting.
He looks like comic book Mr. Freeze, or not comic book. He looks like Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze.
I would like Stanley Tucci as Hugo Strange.
See, I don't think his voice is right. I can't hear Mr. Freeze's voice coming out of Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, but with modification, like the voice box kind of effect.
But that's a cheat.
That's what they did in the Arkham games, where when Freeze wears the helmet, his voice comes out like this. But I liked it so much better when in the animated series, when it was just very cold and detached. Like, I love that animated series. I mean, that is the definitive Mr. Freeze. That's where they reinvented the character and made him a serious character again, or for the first time, because he was like an Adam West villain.
Yes.
First, so
sitting in the cold room. Let's
I
just
don't want
to give the people what they want, and they want King Tut.
No, they want what's his face? The egg guy.
Oh,
Egghead.
Egghead. Yeah, they want Egghead.
Only if you do the Vincent Price impression.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
I think I've said this on the show in the past. I'm going to say it again. If Cesar Romero's Joker had killed people, he would be the greatest Joker of all time. Like, if they had made him murderous, I think that
yes,
I think he would have been great.
I mean,
That's what's wrong.
He is the closest to what comic book Joker should be. Heath Ledger is the couple first appearances of the Joker. The hunched over, creepy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He's malicious, spiteful, funny. Not I'm not trying to make you laugh. I'm just making myself laugh. But Cesar Romero is like the prototype. And then
I mean, I love the Joker, the Heath Ledger, like, you just couldn't let me go, could you? Like, that whole speech. But my favorite, like, look into the Joker's psyche speech is Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, when Terry McGinnis gets him to break. And when he goes, "What's the matter? I thought the Joker always wanted to make Batman laugh." And he goes, "You're not Batman." Oh, that every time.
I thought you were gonna talk about that spot where earlier in the film when he's like, "Oh, just behind that mask, you're just a sad little boy wanting to cry to mommy."
Behind all the batarangs and masks, you're just a crying little boy crying out for mommy and daddy. It'd be funny if it wasn't so pathetic. Oh, what the hell? I'll laugh anyway. Yeah, I love that whole scene.
Such a great movie.
Can we kind of collectively decide that it's time to do a live action Batman Beyond?
It has been time for quite some time. Not only do we need a live action Batman Beyond, we need the next Arkham game should be Arkham Beyond, and it should be a Batman Beyond game.
It'd be interesting because New Gotham, I think, would be interested to see translated into that Arkham universe style. Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
I bet
they're too afraid to do it because Conroy is gone.
Yeah, but when they brought back Keaton, I thought they were going to do that.
That was apparently on Hamada's punch list, and then it got shut down. They allegedly Walter Hamada had put into works developing the Batman Beyond script for Michael Keaton's Batman. That was the hook. That was the hook that they used to pull him in once they were going to resolve what was going to be a disastrous version of Crisis was going to be on the big screen.
Not to mention, they were also, I believe, supposed to do an animated Batman Beyond film that was going to be kind of like Spider-Verse, and I think they put the can on that one too.
Mm.
So then who are some candidates for Terry if we're partnering with Keaton?
That's a great question.
I would have to be an unknown.
20 years ago, I said Kia Kwan.
Could have been. Oh, I have a Kiwi Kwan clip that I had wanted to show tonight because it's just delightful.
Was this on the Indie ride? Was this on the Indie ride when he was in the parks?
Yes, it's him on the Indie ride. Here, let me pull it up real quick.
Hey, Key and Jennifer. Hey, would you guys like to go on a ride with us?
What do you think? Sure.
Our goal is to try not to react.
What ride is it?
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Hold on to your potatoes. All right, hang on.
I love it. I love it.
Me too.
He's amazing. I love that he leans into being short round. Like it's not like he's like embarrassed by it, like I think most celebrities would be.
He's more Shatner versus Nimoy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen Zootopia yet, but Pro said he's delightful in the entire movie. He's every scene he's in is wonderful.
Is he the snake?
Yeah.
He's a snake.
I'm a snake.
Video.
Anaconda, Jennifer Lopez. It's always like an underrated part. Like, what? I'm a snake.
Let's see. Which is Late Night Rabbit became a YouTube member. Sean, formerly known as John, says Oregon sucks and VR canceled 4 Dogs with Marvin. I mean, he canceled his show, I believe, for the weekend. His show's for the weekend because he's in Florida.
Oh, I get it. He canceled to have hot dogs with you. Canceled for
canceled to have hot dogs with Marvin. Yeah, apparently he did. Well, trust me, Valiant wasn't there for me. Valiant was there for the stream. But yes, it was. It was. I had heard he was coming there before he got there because Jeremy had the event, but everybody else was shocked when he like ran up. And it was cool because we got to call into the Pro show today, and I got to insult Lauren. But
See how he treats you, Lauren?
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of shocked, really.
It's all right. I was looking at the panel, Lauren, and I was like, okay, I can't hit Nat because like I don't know her well enough. So it was kind of it was you.
You don't have to explain. I'll remember.
If Culture to be fair, if Culture had been on the panel, it would have been Culture.
Mm-hmm.
So. Regina Sharp for $5 says your Jedi yawn tricks have no effect on me, monster.
Nice.
Well, apparently you're a sociopath then.
I like to imagine that Regina yawned a second after sending this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Also, quick update: he was not as old as I thought. He was only 75.
Who was?
Jang Sung.
Oh, okay. Did we know what he died of?
I saw stroke.
Complications from a stroke.
Oh no, that's sad.
So,
Late Night Rabbit.
Returns Christmas movie or not?
Is what?
Batman Returns Christmas movie or no?
I think it is. I'd say it is.
Absolutely. Nothing screams Christmas like that girl getting thrown off the building and dying in a horrible fashion.
It's not Christmas until Max Shrek gets electrocuted to death in the sewer. Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed as Batman?
I like to think that's not a scripted line. That's just Christopher Walken.
He is Batman, you idiot. Late Night Rabbit for $10 says, Lauren, have you bought the One Bad Day box set?
No. This is the Batman story that is celebrated by almost everybody, but I hated it. I am not a fan of the Killing Joke. I know.
I'm with you. I don't like it. I think
I don't like it either.
Well, oh wow! 3 people. Hot take, please tell me why, because I've never gotten the full thing.
The only thing I like about it is it gets us Barbara in the wheelchair, which gave me ammunition for a lot of really good jokes that I made on stream.
That is a good point. The downside to it is that it tries to give an origin to the Joker, which I think is bad, or at least a definitive origin to the Joker, which I think is bad, and it goes too dark. It goes too far.
Cruel.
I don't.
Yes, it's cool. It's not. It's uncomfortable.
And the movie adds a weird. The movie adds that ridiculous subplot where Barbara is getting it on with Bruce.
Yeah,
and no one liked that in New Batman Adventures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was someone needed to get their spot in. The thing that everybody hated in New Batman Adventures, but that Scarecrow episode is incredible.
Oh, New Batman Adventures on the whole is amazing. That's just like the one thing people didn't like about it.
Which one is New Batman Adventures?
Season 4 of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, the last one where it's Tim Drake Robin.
Yeah,
Batgirl falling off the building and landing on Commissioner Gordon's car. Then
over the edge.
Yeah, and then you realize it was a it was a fear dust dream.
I love that episode.
Okay, let's talk about that episode for a second, because that episode has one of the greatest moments of all time. Where
Is it the Bane scene?
It's Bane when Commissioner Gordon unleashes Bane on him to kill him, and just what more can you expect from the killer of children? I was like, oh my god! Like everybody goes, you would fight to the death, and Batman's just like, I forget exactly what he says, but it's just
like it matters anymore.
Like it matters anymore. It's just so good. And then that scene at the end where Barbara tries to tell her father that she's Batgirl, and he's just like, stop. There are things about your life that I can't know. Just know that I support you. And I'm just like, did he know that she was about to say that she's Batman, or did he think she was coming out as a lesbian?
I thought he was thinking she was a stripper.
You're supposed to. Commissioner Gordon is supposed to know.
Yeah, he knows.
He just acts like he doesn't.
He can't know.
Yeah, he can't know. It's just one of my favorite things in the Year One story, where he pretends that he can't see Bruce's face because he didn't have his glasses on.
Unless it's Gary Oldman.
Yes, and then Gary Oldman, Commissioner Gordon, is just the most clueless person on the planet.
Well, okay, but in that Batman universe, they've spent like a total of 15 minutes together.
That's true too.
That's also true. He's not really done much as Batman, right? Like he had the Ra's al Ghul thing. He fought the Joker, and then he went away for 8 years, and then he came back for Bane. So he's like 3 times in my life I was Batman.
Quite the symbol, wasn't he?
Yeah. Or my favorite part was at the end when Gordon's like, "Wait, who are you?" And he's like, "Sometimes it's about putting a coat on a little boy, telling him everything." So just be like, "Hey, guess what? I'm Bruce Wayne." Isn't that nuts? Like,
we live.
Why do you turn into the Riddler?
Do you know how many coats I've put on little boys?
I have put so many coats on so many boys in a 20-year police career.
I have a Kohl's coupon, dang it.
But that really hurts. I thought that was a moment for us.
You
I'm gonna
just
go fly this
one of
bomb.
many.
I actually feel much better about the fact that you all hate this story too.
It gets, and then at the end when he try, I mean, I get the idea of trying to break Gordon, and I like a few of the monologues in it, but it just like with just the stripping him down and like showing him the pictures of like it gets too dark.
It's too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, I get it. It was supposed to be an Elseworld, and then it's just by virtue of it being super popular, and them not knowing what to do with Barbara, because everybody also kind of forgets that Barbara is significantly older than Dick, and that she was a congresswoman. So when they had to rework her back in, they couldn't ignore the story, but they used it as an excuse to de-age her and roll her back into the continuity.
Well done. Well done.
I won't stand for that.
Oh man.
What do you guys' take on the whole thing with the story of how it also devalues the Batgirl character and just makes her a plot MacGuffin after being established for so long?
No, because she had a great character arc as Oracle. I think once she becomes Oracle, it's in a lot of ways. Well, should I put it that way? I think she becomes more useful as the person in the chair. Because she's redundant as Batgirl. You've already got a whole bunch of others in the Bat family. We don't really need another one. But as Oracle, not only does that introduce drama because she holds the keys to the kingdom, but is also immobile. She can get around in a wheelchair, but she's vulnerable.
I had a theory for a while that Batman actually could have cured her paralysis like very quickly after this, but she was so useful as Oracle that he kept her in the chair.
Well, in the comic book, she specifically refuses treatments that are not available to everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you've also got the issue with Batman's back being broke and solving it with the psionics from Chandra consolving. You know, you could pull that rabbit out of the hat, I guess, if you wanted to, except for the fact that after that happened, then Chandra was no longer viable because she essentially regressed.
Well, at the end of the day, he's already got one mouthy, one mouthy young sidekick. What he doesn't have is another person sitting in a chair in front of a computer telling him things.
Yeah.
Alfred's too busy dusting things. What the heck?
Look, Alfred's great, but he types like this.
He types like an old man.
Exactly. No, we need. You gotta sit. You just sit tight, Barbara. We got a good thing going here.
Well,
Mr. Wayne, I was trying to launch the Batmobile, but someone answered the phone, so now I'm still waiting to be able to connect to the internet.
Master Wayne, it says input. It says no input on the computer, and I can't figure out how to get it back to the right screen that I need.
Control Alt Delete.
Remember,
Control Alt Delete.
Remember also, it's like what you want to do in drama is up the stakes always. And by doing this with Barbara, by making her Oracle, that also introduces tension between Bruce and Commissioner Gordon. And do you remember the No Man's Land storyline?
I love No Man's Land.
When then the Joker goes after Gordon's wife.
Yeah.
Lesson. And it's like the Joker's really got it in for Gordon. And
He really does. Because he can't hit Batman. Like like Gordon's the one he can get to. Gordon is accessible. He knows who Gordon loves. To be fair, we all learned that, in Death of the Family, that the Joker is fully aware of who Batman is and just doesn't care.
I didn't like that storyline. I
loved it.
I liked the prior storylines. You're talking about the one in the New 52, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't.
I love the idea that he knows who Bruce Wayne is, and he knows he's Bruce Wayne, and he doesn't care. Like there's that scene where he literally confronts him as Bruce Wayne in the prison cell, and Joker's got his back to the door, and he's like, Joker, and he's just like, nope, go away until you put the suit on.
Yeah, maybe I should go back and reread it.
We are not having this conversation until you are properly dressed.
Yep.
I did like how
uniform.
I did love how unhinged Joker became in the New 52 because he's on another level there.
When he has to wear his face.
Is that the face peeling one?
Yeah.
Who was it that took his face? Was it Hush?
The doll maker.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, the doll maker.
Was it the aliens in Star Trek Insurrection?
Okay, Face Off has come up so many times in the last week. Jonas and I had like a marathon 20-minute discussion about Face Off on the phone the other day, and then it came up on that Park Place the other day. This movie I think I have to watch Face Off again because like the universe is telling me to go watch it.
Do it.
It's currently on Hulu. I just watched it like 3 weeks ago.
We talked about it on Lord and Apollo too the other night with the entrances.
Yes, we did. I haven't seen it since it was out theatrically. I saw it once in the theater, and that's the only time I've seen it.
It was the first DVD I ever owned. When I got my PlayStation 2, was my first ever DVD player.
Nice.
And I was
first
like,
DVD player too.
And I said, I was like, well, I need a DVD, and it was the one I got was Face Off. I was like, I love this movie too much.
Nice.
One of my first was Con Air.
Okay.
This time Daddy is coming home forever.
I think the first Blu-ray that I ever had was Thor.
Thor has the best audio mix of any Blu-ray or DVD I've ever owned. I use that to tune the system because it is just superb.
For a while they were doing the bundle pack, so I was buying the DVDs in the bundle pack because I knew I was going to get a PlayStation 3, which was my first Blu-ray player, and I knew I was getting a PlayStation 3, so I just bought everything on bundle so that I would have the Blu-rays for when I had the Blu-ray player, because the bundle came with the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy. They don't do that anymore, I'm assuming.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, not there'd be a reason to have a DVD, but like to package the physical copy with the digital copy.
Well, depending on where you buy your physical copy from, it may just come with a DVD that activates through your app. Like Walmart was doing that for quite a while.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Well, we probably should talk about the actual thing that we, have a thumbnail about this week, right? And that being the Warner Brothers Discovery. Yeah, it is 10 o'clock and we have not touched our main topic yet. So Paramount accuses Warner Brothers of running an unfair sales process as the studio fight turns public. In a stunning escalation to the ongoing bidding war, the stand-up over the WBD empire has officially gone public and ugly. A blistering memo sent by Paramount claims that the entire sales structure has been tilted away from their offer, raising the stakes on the Warner Brothers sale and calling it unfair. And now, with quotes, counterquotes, and leaks flying across the entertainment press, the battle to claim one of Hollywood's oldest studios is transforming into a corporate soap opera worthy of HBO itself. At the center of the storm is David Ellison's rapidly expanding Paramount Skydance operation, which now argues that Warner Brothers Discovery has mishandled the bidding process and shown outsized affection for Netflix. The memo, published in full by CNBC, lays out multiple claims that Warner Brothers management is giving Netflix privileged treatment. This lines up with earlier reporting by the New York Post, which claimed that many internally at WBD favor Netflix in this process. One portion of the letter asserts that several U.S. media outlets have reported on enthusiasm by WBD management for a transaction with Netflix and on statements by management that a transaction between WBD and Netflix would be a slam dunk, while also referring to Paramount's bid in a negative light. The letter goes on further, alleging that some executives appear drawn to Netflix due to personal relationships and not hard financial logic. Section doubles down, stating additional reporting since the submission of revised bids on December 1st has indicated the WBD's board has really warmed to a transaction with Netflix due to the chemistry between WBD management and Netflix management. Now, that's not a small accusation. Essentially, Paramount is arguing that a multi-billion-dollar media merger is being shaped by corporate vibes. Zaslav responded through a letter by lawyers for the company that issued a note that's saying, these ads are like messing this up. Please be assured that the WBD board attends to its fiduciary obligations with the utmost care and that they have fully and robustly complied with them and will continue to do so. The polite translation is calm down. We're doing this correctly. Guys, I believe that Warner Brothers is giving preferential treatment to Netflix right now. Because I believe that I don't know. I think that Netflix is a little too well connected, and I think that there's pressure from Hollywood to not give Warner Brothers to the Ellisons. And I think it might stem from CNN.
Yeah,
I wonder if this is sort of like the pickup artists negging to get a better shot at somebody.
You think?
I mean, it could be. Netflix kind of came out of nowhere in the deal, and if they cozy up to Netflix, maybe they can get a little more out of the Ellisons than they would have otherwise. But then again, all the cool kids in Hollywood don't want the Ellisons to have more power because they like that icky guy.
But here's the go ahead, Lauren.
They're never going to get it through regulatory approval.
That's what I was about to say. The Netflix deal is DOA. Go ahead, continue, Lauren.
No, that's it. It's just there's not a prayer of this happening. It may be what they want to happen, but honestly, if they wanted to go based on what they want to happen, then they never should have put it up for bid in the first place. They should have just had a private conversation with Netflix and said, "Hey, we want this much. Do you want to buy it?"
Yep. Yes. I think it's a mix of a little bit of everything. I think that Zaslav wants his price. I think that Netflix wants to look like a major player, so this is a relationship of convenience. And I think that I also think that people are hoping that they can sway how this is going to go, because CNN is a big loss for the leftoids. If it goes centrist, it's essentially game over for leftist messaging, unless they decide to at least become the 90s version of the left. And then the other part of it, I think, is the Ellisons leaking this because they're kind of tired of the games. So now if you can scream their smoke before a fire starts, now it's gonna force Zaslav to probably not try to hold them hostage, to bully them into getting the $30 per share, and force a more sensible conversation. I get it. Disney screwed the pooch when they way overpaid for a couple of IPs, but the reality is, although Warner Brothers on paper should be more valuable, Warner Brothers is not more valuable than Fox was. So it's time for.
Wait, you think Warner Brothers is not as valuable as Fox?
It should be, but it is not.
Oh, I feel like Warner Brothers from the IPs alone is infinitely more valuable than Fox.
Yes, but no one has access to that stuff. Starting with Turner throwing everything in the vault, just because someone may have used a funny accent when playing a character. And Warner Brothers has been on life support and is only around through generations of sugar daddies who kept them alive.
So here's my take on that, Kev. I think that Warner Brothers is more valuable than Fox, but Fox was not worth $73 billion.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Because Warner Brothers is not worth more than that, but Fox wasn't worth that to begin with.
Mm-hmm. It's the problem with messing it up is Warner Brothers has been so poorly run for so long. And I really don't know how there weren't any major SEC violations once Discovery took over Warner Brothers and realized that they were sold a lemon. There should have been a lot more questions that should have been answered. Once you found out that 99.9% of your company has a $0 valuation, but you spent all this money for it. There should have been a lot of people sitting on the floor of and answering questions in Congress, but there hasn't.
I mean, one theory is that when Discovery bought it, it was literally to flip it. Like Zaslav's job was to get it ready to sell to somebody else. The way somebody, I don't remember if it was Tom or who it was, but somebody said Zaslav came in to flip this thing and then decided he really liked being a Hollywood mogul. Which I could believe.
I could see
that makes some sense.
He liked everybody hating him.
But so now apparently Barry Weiss has got big plans for CNN, and you got to think that the powers that be don't want that to happen.
They don't want that. But there's nothing worse to them than when one of theirs isn't one of theirs anymore.
Yeah. But do you think maybe Warner Brothers, I agree that their IP is more valuable than the Fox IP taken in its totality, but Warner Brothers was the studio that made really great mid-budget movies. And they should be consistent. And, Zaslav has kind of returned some of that consistency, but the market simply doesn't support mid-budget movies anymore. Mm-hmm. So it could be that Warner Brothers, as it is currently constituted, is not viable going forward. Unless the rest of the industry also gets on board with creating a sustainable model for theaters.
I disagree with the notion that the market doesn't support mid-budget movies. It's that the studios don't want to make them. If they made them, the market would support it.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have clarified. I wasn't talking about the market of consumers. I think consumers are happy with mid-budget stuff. And Warner Brothers' success in, was it 10 straight movies that were, what was the benchmark? Was it over 20 million in the first weekend or something like that?
No, I think it was 7 movies in a row that made over 40 million.
Okay. That's a great streak.
Yeah.
And they did that while controlling costs, which is the most important thing in running a business, keeping costs under control, because ROI is easier when you spent less money in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying that before. I was saying like there are low budget horror movies that came out this year that made more money than Captain America: Brave New World, despite the fact that grosses were wildly apart, because Captain America: Brave New World made no money. So
right. But my other point about that, maybe Warner just isn't where the market wants, the producers want to be right now. Does that make some sense then?
That makes a ton of sense. But I also think they're also now they're at a crisis point because now they realize that their gluttonous behavior over the last 15 years is killing movie theaters, and streaming is not nearly as viable as we're still pretending. I mean, how many more years do we think we have before people start going, before the cord cutting boomerang comes back, and now it's about dumping your streaming services? Because right now we went from having Netflix, which was this cool accoutrement where you could get everything you wanted to see, and then Amazon started trying to do this really awful thing, but they wanted to give you a little extra reward for paying for Prime, and you had like 8 movies that no one had ever seen before floating around, but we had Hulu from the beginning, and Hulu was free and awesome, and then you started getting punished with the same 4 commercials over and over and over again, almost like you were being slow tortured, and then all of a sudden Disney Plus, and then Paramount Plus, and then Paramount, and then now you have 18 services, and if you want to watch a movie from 1985, you can't find it on any of the 19 services you have, but you can go to Prime and rent it for $10. I think there's a lot of people out there who are getting really very slowly irritated, dropping more money for streaming than they are currently dropping for cable.
Right. So here's a monkey wrench to kind of throw into this discussion. So Jonas just sent me an article from Bloomberg where apparently Warner Brothers is actively negotiating with Comcast for the theme park rights to DC.
We got to find money out of DC. DC Comics is,
But could you imagine if Universal got its hands on DC and theme parks? First of all, Six Flags has it currently, so I don't know what that deal is, or if it's not exclusive, or if maybe they're just like, Six Flags needs money so badly right now they're going to buy out the rights, the contracts, because Six Flags, I mean, mod own that company is sinking very fast.
Yes. Isn't Six Flags over Flushing?
So Comcast, I mean, that might be all Comcast needs out of this, because Comcast has pretty much been laughed out of the room as a bidder for Warner Brothers at this point.
Well, what do you guys think about the fact that I think Zaslav's asking price is too high?
It's far too high. It's $30 a share for that company, $70 billion. That's absolutely too high. Because
do you
again,
think he'll come down? Benchmark. Do you think he'll come down, or do you think that he just actually set the bidding just to get a feel for what the valuation is? Is this all just a farce to begin with?
No, I don't think Warner Brothers. I don't know. I think they're not going to let it go for less than Fox went.
See, I'm with Lauren. Initially, I thought that he was asking for such a high price because the midpoint is actually what he wants. I think we all agree 30 is way too much, but I think he was hoping someone come in and go 27.5, and he go Yahtzee and walk out the door.
So
I think he'd be foolish.
The last I had heard was that Paramount's offer was at about 25 right now, and that Netflix's offer is close to 30. But the problem is, you could sign that deal all you want, you're never going to see a dime of that money. Because not only are regulators in the United States going to stop this, regulators in the European Union are also saying that they're gonna pump the brakes on that, because it's a global streaming service. They're not. It's more than just the United States that has to weigh in on it at that point.
I think also too. I think the theater owners are gonna do everything they can to derail this train. Because we all know what Netflix is going to do.
Yeah, they're saying they're going to honor the theater commitments, but they're going to shorten they'll end up shortening the windows. So apparently, some believe New York Post said that there are some within the WBD board that believe Netflix would be a better steward of the studio's assets, and I'm wondering if that's because Netflix is such a woke company.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you said that, because I think the Ellisons, or I mean, it really is just one, but But anyhow, would look at the IP and go, well, why aren't we using this? Let's definitely pull that out.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why I'm at first I was very anti it, but now that I'm like, nope, this is why I kind of want this to happen, because there's so much IP that's been buried that should be out there, that should be viable, and it's just been put away, and just for the sake of it was put away 25 years ago and no one's touched it. Like if you're talking about like if the comic book movie boom is over, and I think we can all kind of agree it's done. It's done. We're just kind of going through the motions.
We're moving into the era of the video game movie now. Yeah.
So, but the other part of that is there are so many. There's space now for Hanna-Barbera as Mickey's hold as the animation king dwindles, because they don't use Mickey. He's just a mask. He's a glorified mascot.
He's three circles.
Yep. And at the end of the day, they don't know what to do with the Looney Tunes. So now's a great time for Hanna-Barbera to come back to prominence. You have all those Ruby Spears cartoons that are sitting around, all that content that you could mine for movies that would probably blow people's minds. Like Pirates of the Dark Water, for instance, is a fairly simple movie to make.
You say they don't know what to do with the Looney Tunes, but I took my kids to go see The Day the Earth Blew Up. I was like one of 5 people to do it, and it's really good.
I've heard that it's good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I would assume Coyote versus Acme is good too.
Oh, good too, right?
I was wanting to see that since they announced it.
Mm-hmm.
But to Kevin's point, if I can chime in, it shows though Warner Brothers has this problem where they get cold feet at the last minute. They dive all this money into a film and they just set it up for failure. They did it with Phantasm back in the 90s. They're doing it now with the Looney Tunes.
Well, they have. I think what Brendan Fraser said it in a Variety article like 2 weeks ago, where the studio system has now gotten to a point where instead of taking a chance on a film, they'd rather just burn it, because the accountants are saying, we'll get more money. We'll get more money if you shelve it, as opposed to just taking a risk. So it's not about testing the marketplace and seeing that if there's viability there. It's about making sure you don't lose more money, and that's not a way to go about making films or producing TV. Everything's in a bizarre content mindset, as opposed to meeting the needs of the market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see it. All right. Anybody else want to add to that?
No, I think it's a strong point.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm getting in trouble because we're still in the air because my daughter wants to play Fortnite with her friends on my PlayStation, by the way.
Without
my permission.
Wait, why does you being on the air have anything to do with her playing Fortnite?
Well, because Mrs. Apollo wanted me to stay in the living room instead of going into my office to do the show, because she has missed Nolan, who's not here right now. She liked it when I would sit in the living room and do that gameplays, because she liked randomly engaging with Nolan and culture. So she wanted me to sit here to quasi hang out with everybody. But now that she's gone, because we hit the 10 o'clock hour, and she's going to turn to stone like the gargoyles in the daylight. And now my daughter is like, "Why are you here?" The exact quote was, "You have your own room. That's why it's there. Why aren't you in it?" Like, I don't pay for the living room that she
right. Like, this is your living room. Is this daughter 1 or daughter 2?
This is daughter 1.
All right, so our oldest are about the same age. What's your policy on bedtime?
Well, I don't even know why she's pretending like she's supposed to be in here anyway.
Okay.
So
she bugs you again, and I'm gonna log into Fortnite, and she's getting sniped. But it is about that time to be hitting the old dusty trail. So let me just make sure we don't have any more super chats. We do have one more. Mike Glass for $5 says Matt Reeves said the villain of the movie will be someone never seen in a Batman film before. That could mean the Phantasm. So I can't think of anyone else who's never been in a film before other than
that
Clayface.
could mean
the
that could
Phantasm
mean
has
the
been.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Could mean the Reaper. Could mean the Phantasm. Could be. What other Batman? I mean, like, you've never had Professor Pig. You've never had, which is not does not get its own.
Professor Pig's been on Gotham.
Yeah.
With
Professor Pig in a movie.
with the
Bat
Chicago
Knights.
number.
They've never done Fish Mooney in a
Oh.
movie.
They've never done Deathstroke.
They have never done Death.
Hugo Strange.
Hugo Strange has never been in a movie. That's also true.
No, I
Take
just want to see
monster's name out of your mouth.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
Donovan Bradford saying Court of Owls would be a good choice, and I agree. I would love a Court of Owls movie, but not as with Robert Pattinson as Batman.
And not without a Bat family.
Yes, and without the Bat family, we need Nightwing going. I think these guys are real. You should take this seriously. No, they're not real. I looked once as a little boy, and I didn't find them.
Yeah. You were 12. I was already Batman.
Dude, there's zombies running around with owl masks. They're real. It's a figment of your imagination.
There's no owls.
Sorry, Kevin's doing Trump Batman now.
Just like when Dick is like, Bruce, the Joker was in the Batcave. He knows. He doesn't know. He knows. He attacked Alfred. He knows. Well, that's just because Bruce Wayne's involved with Batman Inc. That's retarded. He knows
has nothing to do with this.
I hate Batman Inc. I hated that whole concept.
I hated it too.
Grant Morrison has signed a very lengthy contract. How do we get through this as fast as possible?
Do you remember when Final Crisis was out, Kev? And I said to you, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the heroin he's on or the heroin he needs to be on. But someone needs to either take it away from him or get him some.
I remember hearing about the concept of Batman Inc. and immediately thinking they desperately need Batman well in Mexico.
Yes.
Batman Inc. and Batman Paint. All right. Lauren Connor, what do you got going on tomorrow night on the Lauren and Apollo show?
Well, I haven't talked to anybody about it, but Kevin, I'm going to pitch it to you right now because on Tuesday we did the best cinematic movie entrances, so I'm going to suggest best cinematic movie exits, meaning deaths, either for heroes or villains, because I think that'll be fun.
Morbid.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I like this one. This is a good one.
All right.
Marv's
So
like,
get
it's
started.
morbid. I'm there.
Get started making your lists.
All right. Martin Stone, what do you got going on over there with the Lost Guys with a couple of fine people on this panel?
Yes, well, Nolan and Trish helped me out to talk about weird 70s dishes, as Nolan covered before. Unfortunately, Hangry wasn't with us this week, but we're trying to find time that he can be with us, and we'll do something very Canadian for him.
Guys,
Clearly
there were
Canadian.
so many different kinds of foods. I had to stop the list. I had to call it because we were going so long. There was still like half the list to go.
Nolan, what do you got going on?
What I got going on? Well, let's see here. Currently, I'm about 87% done with the script for the new Lost in the Files episode. So be on the lookout probably for a trailer, an announcement here in the near future. But things are moving along for season 2 of my series. So if you're interested in video game and internet mysteries, please check out my show on the Nolan Thunder YouTube channel with my show, Lost in the Files, please.
All right. Trish, what do you got to plug this week?
Lost Guys already talked about wonderful 70s dishes, including meat suspended in gelatin, right, Nolan?
Kevin Apollo, I know you're working on some stuff in the background here. So what do you got cooking up?
So I just to put a little underline on our previous topic. Apparently, Six Flags has lost some of the DC rights due to the merger with the Cedar Fair Cedar Fair.
Fascinating.
Really?
So there is definitely blood in the water.
Okay.
Other than that, got a few videos I'm working on. Hopefully, I'll drop them on Monday. I was asked to hold on because the mega talented Matt Rivera, otherwise known as Cheap Wrestler, was working on a cool opening credit sequence for me. So
the opening song he created for you was epic enough. So if it's even half that epic, then it's going to be great.
And then and then I realized that I was saying Simu Liu's name wrong the entire time. So can't put
and
that
using the
in.
wrong microphone. So
yes, that was StreamYard.
Yes. All right, guys. For me, just make sure that you check out thatparkplace.com, geeksandgamers.com for all of your news needs. We'll be back next week. We should be on Thursday. And then on Wednesday night, we're going to be continuing Arkham Origins right here on the channel. So we're at a good spot. We're about to do the Deathstroke fight. So that's going to be the first thing we do on our next game stream. So make sure you check that out. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Everyone who chatted, everyone who super chatted, everyone who just showed up and said nothing. We hear you. We see you. We speak your name from all of us here at the Tooney Town channels. I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here.
Thank you, everyone, for tonight. This has been such an amazing week. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the amazing cast. Thank you, Stacey, Glenn. This is so wonderful. Have a great night.
Now, Perry the Platypus, feel the wrath of my thank you-inator.
Thank you, you piece of trash.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I suppose you want me to say thank you. But you know what? Saying thank you is like jobbing.
Thank you! I got a little message. Thank you. Ooh, yeah!
Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Thanks for what?
Hi-ho from all of us here at Tooney Town. Thank you!
And viewers like you. Thank you.